motherfucker been busy, get the squeezing, he tryna put on a show. Buku strapped like the neighbors, then it clips on every pole. Nigga know about Bug Nation, when it's up though we on go. Cause shoot a moving, hella clips and hollow tips could make a show. Glizzy 9s, 223s, got choppers and cool beans. They say Bug came through and left 50 shots on the steam. Big ass stick, he pull the trigger, it's kicking like gas feet. Big telescope on top of the stick, that bitch reach 1500 feet. Like what you want, got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. BZ, he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, nigga. Got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. BZ, he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, gang.
What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome to another episode of the Wicked Wednesday. Say, that way, I'm live. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, man, another episode of Wicked Wednesday, man. How everybody week was going? How y'all like y'all Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch it. Didn't watch the halftime performance. I seen it after the fact, but you know, so be it. I don't watch gladiator sports, you know. But yeah, I hope y'all know. What's up? But I see it. You see the link? I put the link up. Oh, you right here. Say, man, Will coming to the screen. What's up, Will?
Yo, oh, you. What's going on, good brother?
Man. How was your week, bro? How your week been so far?
It's been all right. It's been slow. It's been slow. It's been all right though.
Oh man, ain't no
I ain't crying about that.
Oh, say ain't no wrong with that, buddy. Man, how, you watched the Super Bowl?
Spend time with my wife.
No, ain't no wrong with that.
I'm sorry to say I did, man. I wasn't supposed to.
You
told me a new one. Michi, yeah, I forgot, man. You know what? I had done a job on Sunday, and I finished it, and I came home, and I knew Kendrick was gonna be on there, so I was like, I told the wife, I said, "You want to watch the show?" So I try to do stuff because her mom used to watch that stuff. She used to watch the halftime show. So yeah, but I messed up. I shouldn't have watched it.
Yeah, man. I seen the highlights of it, bro. What Kendrick Lamar did was epic, and there's a lot of people that it's gonna go over their head. It's gonna go straight over their head, bro. When I tell you, it's gonna go over their head. It went over a lot of people's head. Like the symbolism, what that man, what he articulated with symbols. Say, man, I tip my hat to Kendrick Lamar, man. I appreciate that dude. That's something else. Up, Tank.
Yep.
When they get a LeBron hairlines, it's time to let the braids go. Boy, go away. Go away. Boy, I tell you, they jump in the chat with the BS, bro. Bro, my hairline is straight. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's because I got my hair going to the side, you twat. But don't worry about it. Why you worry about my forehead? Ain't nobody complaining but you. What type of brother is you looking at another man's head? You a head watcher? Is this something you want to tell us? I miss him, y'all. Yeah, this man won't tell us something, man. This man here watching heads. You a head watcher. What else going on? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So, hey, tonight, what we going to talk about, I got a question. You know what I'm saying? I got a question. We ain't going to get into it yet. We're going to wait until about 10 minutes into it. You know what I'm saying? I got a question, y'all. What's up, Fish? Say, Fish, shut up. And don't entertain Tank, bro. Don't entertain Tank. Don't start with Tank, bro. Don't do it. Don't entertain Lil Dude. Lil Dude got problems. Say, man, look, this is done messed up my whole chain of thought. Say, man, tonight what I want to talk about is what I want to get into is when do you let it happen? And let me articulate what I'm saying about let it happen. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like when somebody need a karma, but you can prevent it or you can let it be, And we're gonna have 3 subjects we're talking about tonight. I didn't put it in the description. We're gonna talk about family, work, and relationships. And that's gonna be tonight. That's what we discussed tonight. But y'all know this week Wednesday is gonna go elsewhere. We're gonna start off on it, but we're gonna finish somewhere totally different because somebody gonna throw it off. But anyway, I digress. But that's what I want to know. When do you let it happen? Like, because it's a time when sometimes nature need to take its course. So when do we let nature take its course, and when do we intervene? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like that's what the whole substance of tonight. I'm gonna start at the 10-minute mark. At the 10-minute mark, we'll start getting into it. Let people come in. The people that's gonna come in, and the people who here, we'll just go with it. But I want to know that because it's some situations that I done seen within the last 3 or 4 days that made me come up with this subject. Because I was talking to Will earlier, and I was just talking to a friend of mine. I hope she come through because she's a good person. I like to talk with her because when we clash, it be good. It good come out of it. Good information come out of it, and it's nothing negative, but it'd be a good debate. I was just speaking to her with it, and she gave me her opinion off the top, and I just bust out laughing because she's crazy. But me and Will was just talking about it. I gave Will the example, like I was like, bro, like what if your nephew is a bully and he just be picking on stuff? And Will was like basically like, say, bro, it's on you. You pop him. You stop the house. You stop in the house. I was just like, and we just started the debate, and I was like, now, because the debate started good, and I was like, I was just running my thoughts across his head, and we was just back and forth off each other. And I was like, yeah, man, it makes some sense. You know what I'm saying? I like his dialect and I like his thought. And then when I put my spin on, because I didn't put my spin on it yet, because it's times when you're gonna have situations like you're gonna have people relationships, sisters, kids, moms, where it's going to be a situation to where they might be the aggressive, mentally aggressive, and antagonize or what. And what do you do? Because it's going to be a time where you just ask, man, what do you do? And I just want to know that. We're going to get to that in a minute. But right now, what y'all think about that? I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all think about what y'all seen about that performance with Uncle Samuel Jackson. Man, that was a play on words. I love it. I love it, man. That was gangster. Then the man had a controller. The board was a controller. Then it looked like a cell. It looked like a wreck yard. Like, bro, man, that man said a lot. I'm gonna say what I think, but I want to hear what y'all think first. You know what I'm saying? Because none of them always spew what I think. What I think don't matter. What y'all think? I want to know what y'all think. What did y'all get from the Super Bowl? Because a lot of people was like, it was whack. And the people who said it was whack and it wasn't entertaining, you let me know what mind frame you are. You know, they just, man, they separated the men from the boys with this little one incident. You know what I'm saying? What's up, GDA? We got Tank in the building, GDA. Big Fish, little boat, the Tactical Turkey. He up in the building. We got Will, he up in here. He on the screen. We got Miss Mika, shout out to her. And we got my boy, Life in Baton Rouge. LBR is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Now we got GDA in the building. But y'all, what y'all think? Like, hit the comment section. Link is in the description. It's in the chat. You can hit the link. Come on. Follow YouTube guidelines. Don't cuss. Don't say homophobic or anti-Semitic and all that. Don't do the stuff that'll get me banned. You know what I'm saying? Because I kick you off just as fast as I put you on. I will do it. I will do it. And what's up, DJ Play Nice? What's going on, brother? Long time no see. And say, man, but I just want to ask y'all there. What y'all think about? What did y'all get out that Super Bowl performance? Because that's Kendrick's second appearance on the Super Bowl. I want to say second appearance on the Super Bowl, if I ain't mistaken. So, man, I want y'all tell what you think, Will. Tell me what you think while we waiting on the people in the chat to say something.
Well, I saw it live, so I thought it was pretty great, man. I was loving it.
You was loving it. So, what did you take from it? I'm just saying, what's your overall take?
I didn't sit down to watch it to analyze any stuff that was going on. It was just a good time. So just going off of that, just a good time. For me, there's nothing wrong with a good time. I know we wasn't supposed to be. I forgot we were supposed to be boycotting that stuff, but no, I messed up on that. But other than that, yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, but I don't know. When I saw the performance, because like I said, I saw it first when I woke up and seen it on Instagram. And then I was like, man, let me do a little research. I went and did research and watched the whole performance. And I was like, wow. I was like, wow, hold on, y'all. Hold on one second, man, grandbaby.
Pow pow with the words.
He was powerful. Hold on, man, my grandbaby. No, something happened to her. Come here.
Oh.
Yeah. I heard the bump and something didn't happen to my grandbaby.
Oh, how did it?
Yeah, she coming. My daughter got it. But yeah, so I don't know, man. Like I seen so much symbolism, bro. Hey, you said, yeah, don't forget to share. Okay, I see you. Yeah, my boy MJ said this, man. Let y'all see this. Don't forget to share, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? All that good old stuff. When I saw it, man, I got overwhelmed with because my brain worked. You know how my brain worked, bro. So I was like, whoa. He said so much by not seeing nothing at all. And the people who don't live in a box and got critical thinking, they picked up on it. And the people who just want to be entertained, it was nothing. It was just like entertainment to them. So you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I get it. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't even want to get in depth. I want to let other people have they say before I even just start getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Before I even get into it. And it's at the 12. Look, I saw that DJ play nice. I did. I saw that. That man, Mage, shout out to Mage, man. You know what I'm saying? I always respect, love for that cat, bro. He broke it down. He broke it down very well. And it went over a lot of people's head. And I'm gonna tell you somebody else that broke it down well. Killer Calleon broke it down well. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody for coming in the chat. Everybody for coming on, bro. And I guess we at the 13-minute mark. I said 12, but we at the 13-minute mark. But it was a lot going on in it. And I want to say this, man. Public service announcement. This will be controversial, so y'all forgive me. But this is my opinion. And my opinion is my opinion. Don't get tricked or fall for the tomfoolery that's going on right now. And what I'm finna tell y'all, what I mean. Y'all seen in Cleveland, they had the neo-Nazis and stuff. I'm finna tell y'all something. When somebody wants something, never give them what they want. What's up, Skilly? What's up, my brother? Don't give them what they want. So let me break this down to you and put it in layman terms. If you at home and some damn fools with black boots and Nazi flags come marching past your house, if they don't come in your yard, let it be. Let it fly. Let it fly. Because I'm telling y'all, what we don't need right now, don't fall for the trickery. Don't fall for the buffoonery. Don't be no damn fool. Do not go out there with your rifles you ain't my neighborhood. Man, let them have them public streets. Because what y'all don't realize is when you do something to them, you're going to jail because, hey, they were smart enough to get a permit. Don't think the police ain't protecting these people for nothing because they went and did everything they did legally to march and assemble. Anybody can do what they do. All you got to do is go get the permits. The NFAC showed you that 3-4 years ago. They had permits and they did everything legal. They contacted law enforcement. Hey, we're going to be here. We're going to have guns. We're going to blah, 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 blah. And they marched on everybody, 3,000-4,000 strong. And nobody could do nothing. And the police had to protect them because it's your right. It's your right to do that. It's your right to protest, bro. But get the paperwork. Like my boy Skiller said, get the paperwork. Don't be no fool. You running out there with I seen these black people, man. I thought it was nice. Okay. Kudos. Y'all came together. Last time I seen so many black people standing outside with guns was the NFAC. In fact. You know what I'm saying? So, cool. Kudos. It was cute. My opinion. I stand on that. And if you want to have a debate, you can come on this platform, hit me on Instagram, I'll come to you. It don't matter. We can have this debate. But that was cute. But have that same energy to protect your neighborhood from your kids and your sons and your nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying? That's tearing up the neighborhood. Everybody got a demon in their damn family. Hell, I got a couple nephews that probably need to be, you know what I'm saying, euthanized. Now I said that about my own family. We got some demons in these mugs. I used to be a demon, but somebody sat down and talked to me. Reach out to your people. I got a nephew right now. I swear to God, this boy want to be, he really dangerous because he's so dangerous that he can have anybody whacked at any with a damn pick up that iPhone. Man, he can get you touched in jail from the suburbs. And this nigga living in a nice neighborhood, probably staying in a $500,000-$600,000 house and can get you touched. But I talk to him daily to reel him back in, to let him know that's bullshit. You gonna run out there with your weapon and y'all gonna try to confront them folks. Them folks got the law on their side. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, bro. You're gonna lose. Don't be no fool. Y'all falling for the dumbest tactics. Let me tell you something. Marching is over with. The 60s is over with. The civil rights movement is over with. That shit don't work. The last time people were marching, they were getting shot in the face with big pucks, wooden pucks out of fucking gas guns, and getting shot in the head with tear gas and rubber bullets. Marching is over with, bro. Them days over with. All that, we gonna unite to stop these people, man. You can't stop them. This is not your neighbor. You own shit. Because if you owned it, it would have been a private street with a gate on it. It's called, that's what gated communities are. Those are people that own their community, the HOA and all that stuff. They run their community and tell you how you can paint your house and all that. You don't own shit. You don't own them streets. That's the city streets or Cincinnati, Dallas, or etc. That belong to the city. That means that that's fair game to anybody. And if you got the right permit, I can run down that baby as long as I ain't butt naked.
Well, depending on what town. You go to Frisco, you can.
Man, let me tell you something. In the United States of America, any town, if you get the right paperwork and talk to the right people, you can march down them streets. I'm just telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all, my people, white, black, whomever, my people is my people that ride for me. Don't fall for the trick. And that's just me. I got a platform. I can say what I want to say on my platform. Don't fall for the trick. You running out there trying to confront people. I get it. But this not the time for that. The time is not to let nobody know what you got. And sit down, get together, and talk amongst each other and shut the hell up. Learn from the mistakes of others. Hey, what they said, in fact, put it on. Grandmaster Jay was going live, Morning Muse. That was some good shit, too. I can't take that from him. It was some good shit, but he let everybody know his move. Look where he at, third opinion. On a humbug. Don't be no fool. What you need to do is get around like-minded people. Y'all go to the range, y'all talk, and whatever it is, formulate a defense plan. It ain't nobody business but y'all's. And when somebody is really a threat in your neighborhood, see, when they got the police with them, they're not gonna do nothing. That's you. They just provoking you. You're an idiot for even, vibrating to their level. But when they come to your neighborhood without the police present and snatching people in vans and doing that, then y'all come together like the Deacons of Defense used to do back in New Orleans back in the game, and you come together and then you get rid of that threat. Like the Crips and the Bloods and the Black Panther Party, when they came together and they made threats get out their neighborhood, then that's what you do. But all that, man, don't fall for that. But anyway, man, I'm done going down that road. I'm done. I'm just giving you, that's my opinion, my word of advice, and I'm done with that. But now on tonight's subject, Will. Say, when do you let nature take its course, or when do you intervene? Or do I need to give you a scenario?
You want to go? This is from what we talked earlier.
Yeah, well, they don't know what we talked about, so like, reframe
it. It all depends on. On your position. If you're in the type of position where you can do something non-violently, sure, absolutely. But if we talking as far as your typical brother or sister out here on the streets, yeah, problem is like let's just put it like we'll just do like the street stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're talking about your nephew, he can go out and touch somebody, right? He's a
Mm-hmm.
dangerous dude.
That's dangerous.
Well, not only that, but I mean, how is he moving? It's one thing to have power like that and be responsible with that, but it sounds like he's not being responsible with that power. And if he's not
Reckless.
being responsible with that power, then that's gonna come back on your family. I'll just explain this, and this is what I was telling you earlier too when we were talking earlier about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was with a client and I was working on his equipment, and something went down. Now, mind you, this is a young brother. I was super proud of him. He was balling, man. He had a nice Maserati in the driveway, and he was working for. I want to say he was doing picking up hazmat, maybe for Chevron or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had a work van, but he was a young brother, man. I was like, good man, got his own house and all that. I was like, heck yeah. Something went down, and he came unglued. He literally, and the conversation went like, you need to come and take care of this, cause if you don't, uh, we're gonna have to come pay your granny a visit, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
you know what we're gonna have to do to granny. Now, own up to this. Come and take care of this. And it was chump change. It was like I think it was like $5,000 or something like that. And I looked at him. I'm like, man, they're gonna torture and do horrible stuff to this old lady, who's nothing but kind to these cats, all because of the son did what he did, right? And it's like, one, dang, how did our people get so low in the mindset? And two, um, these things that he did have consequences, right?
Right.
Which everything's consequences, but it was stupidity. It was other stupidity. So now think about this: like if this goes down, they catch him. They're gonna do everybody involved. This is gonna do life. If the police catch him or they investigate this and they catch these guys, everybody's gonna do life because the stuff they're about to do to Granny is horrible. I wanted to pay the amount that was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't have all of it, but I had most of it, and I'd have been like, "Yo, oh Liz, just don't hurt Granny. Do this for me." That's how bad it was.
Dang,
So,
that's tough.
but I'm thinking about that kind of stuff. It has consequences, man. And think about what happened with Dolph,
Right.
right? What happened with Dolph over? I don't know what that stupidity was. Hey, what's up, Lady K? Think
What's
about
up?
that. Look how many people are still dying over that. Look how many
Somebody got
families are getting destroyed over that.
hold on. Hold on. Somebody got their YouTube volume up. Turn your YouTube down. We getting feedback from that. So if you playing it on YouTube, turn your volume down.
Ain't me.
I know who it is. Yeah, but go ahead. Go ahead. Finish telling what you're saying, Will.
But think about those consequences. And now, what no one realizing is like this young brother from with my situation, he had quite a few children, right, that he was taking care of, and the mothers and things that he was taking care of. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if he goes away, he can't no longer provide those services and that economy that he was providing for that whole ecosystem, and so he gets taken out. Now, what happens to those children? They grow without their father. The mother
Mm-hmm.
is doing things. Well, she has to subsidize, his income, whatever she needs to go do, and that takes
Right.
away from the whole family, right?
Mm-hmm.
All over some stupidity, over some recklessness. So, like I'm saying, if this issue is with your nephew, that can affect your whole entire family because if they can't get to him, then they're gonna get to who? They're gonna get to all his family members. And that includes
Oh, the
you.
closest thing to him to get his attention.
Yeah, to get him. Then they straight out they straight out called the homie and said, "Look, if you don't do what you need to do, we coming for Granny. We know where your granny stay, and they started naming all the people that they was gonna pay a visit to. There was an incident that happened to one of these rappers. I forget what it was. Maybe in Memphis or whatever. They killed grandma and grandpa. They shot the house and they caught fire. Remember that?
Yeah. Honeycomb Brazen. Honeycomb Brazen. Yeah.
Shot up his
Mobile,
grandparents'
Alabama.
home, caught fire. And I'm like, man, what kind of nonsense? This is what the nations do. This ain't what our people's supposed to be doing. But then again, I mean, think about it. Because that dude didn't want to show up and take care or handle his business.
Mm-hmm.
See? So yeah, man, that's the problem. That's a problem, and that's in your house. So
Right.
you gotta rectify that. Because
Hey.
what if they hit your house and they hit the grandbabies? Then you see them all these things can happen, and it's all being. That's why I say when you say karma, let karma do it. Well, I mean, who's that going to affect? Remember the story I told you earlier.
Mm-hmm. So
look,
a
lot of people die.
Yeah. I want to say this. I want to bring Special K, man, Lady K in. Oh, this is a longtime friend of mine, man. She's articulate, very intelligent young lady. Now, she might sound like somebody, big brother or some cute ass stud. Y'all forgive her, but her sinuses is bad enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with the bullshit.
You always want to be funny. You always want to be funny.
You know, she sound like a cute ass stud. She sounded like she went to a stud workshop last night on tongue tied. But that's not, you know, man, it's with the wins, man. Y'all know the BS is coming. Y'all know the BS is coming. It's some seriousness going to go on.
See what happens?
Go ahead, get you one in now. Go ahead.
I know you're going to get me back, but she can say she got wings. Say she fight back. That's what I like about her. Because she can take it, but she give it too. She give it. But I ain't taking it, you know what I'm saying? Not the way she be giving it, you know what I'm saying?
Take that.
Because she probably got like 13-inch hanging on the door or something trying to do something. Hey, man, look, I ain't 607 I'm not a punk. So now my fingernails like, yeah, I don't want it. Nah, it ain't good. No, I'm just saying. But now, Skilly, what's up, man? My boy Skilly, Skilly, that's my girl, Lady K. Lady K got the Kellogg's K up in there. That girl said she trying to get it like Kellogg's got cornflakes, man. Y'all don't remember that? You know what I'm saying? But now, so Skilly, Will, my boy Will up here. The night is, man, when do you let it happen? So I had I talked to Lady K, Lady KD up in here. Damn, KD, kill him dead. And when there was some whiskey, but I got jokes, y'all forgive me, but I got to let her make it, man, because this is the first time I can't run out. I got jokes, boy. I got jokes. Listen. I ain't been this, bro. Listen, I'm talking about my creativity is flowing tonight.
But now look, he went straight geek, Lady K. You need you medicine. You good medicine for this brother, man. He needs this.
Hey, for real, that's my dog, man. My dog,
he needs it.
My dog keep me flowing, man. I need it. Just like, when do you let it happen? So I'm gonna give you a scenario. I'm gonna give y'all two a scenario, and whichever one me and we have been spinning on it, I'm gonna let one of y'all pick up on it, and then you just tell me. I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you tell me how you'll deal with it. Okay, say for instance you have a say for instance this family first. Say you have a sister. Your sister toxic. When I say she toxic, I'm talking about she toxic. Now she'll fight, but she's more of a verbal abuser. And everybody know one thing about verbal abuse. Verbal abuse have 10 times the impact physical abuse. Because physical abuse, you'll see it, but then it'll go away. Verbal abuse is in there. You can eat out that every day the rest of your life. I mean, your sister is a verbal abuser, and she know how to push me in buttons, and she antagonized. She got a boyfriend, and she antagonized her boyfriend, and she antagonized this boy. I mean, like, he already emotionally immature, and she antagonized. I mean, she got the keys. I'm talking about, bruh. She is the lock code. She unlocked every, like, you hit my phone, they got a code on it. She got the code to piss this dude off. I'm talking about make him flash. At first, you didn't see this. You just, at first you didn't see it. You know, you didn't see that part. And then one day you was privy to the information of, damn, he ain't just whooping on her. She provoking him to whoop on her. Not saying that it's right for him to whoop on her, just because she said something to him to make him want to whoop on her. Not saying that's cool. Not at all. Not condoning it at all. But I'm saying is, she's mentally pushing his buttons to provoke him. What do you do in that situation, Miss KD and Tactical Ski in there, defense nerd?
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Ladies first. Come on, Lady KD. How do you address that situation? Do you let nature take its course, or do you intervene? Lady KD must have got that thing out their claws and forgot about us, huh? No lock doors. No lock doors. Tank said not a damn thing. All my sisters got cases.
Somebody should have sprayed it with some bear spray.
Oh my God, I didn't even see the comments. Hold up.
Should have hit it with bear spray.
Listen to this dude. We know he's gay. Oh my God. But Lady KD, what do you do in that scenario? Lady KD, what you do in that scenario? I know you got to find your voice and put it back in and talk to us. I'm waiting on you. Okay, why KD trying to find herself skill, you know, what you think? How do you deal with this situation? Because they going ham in it. They going ham in these comments.
I'm gonna address my sister first.
Mm-hmm. You gonna address your sister first?
Got to.
Okay. Let's put a spin on it. Let's put a spin on it. I see. I knew you was going to go there because that's what Will said earlier. Now, what if you addressed your sister and told your sister, man, stop that? Then your sister told you, scare your nerd, get out my damn business. They ain't your damn business. Stay out my goddamn business. But then you pop up over there one day. And then he already losing his shit, and then she just, what you do?
Well, unfortunately, both of their ass is going. Unfortunately, both of their ass is going to jail. Cause they're on the popo.
Hell no! Everybody shot.
Maybe y'all can cool off and think about it. Shit, both of y'all in jail cell. God damn it.
God, that is some kind of loud. Damn, bro, you just hit me left field because I did not think of that one. Damn.
Let me tell you something. I ain't got no time to be catching the case and losing my gun rights because both of y'all are acting like a damn fool. So I'm gonna let the laws get involved and let them figure that shit out, not me.
Mm-hmm. So, damn.
That's dangerous.
Look, what's up, Howard J? Man, so what you think, Will? See, me and you talked about this, but now we letting the public know what we think. What would you do? Here come Tank. This finna get interesting.
Because I'm gonna tell you this. One thing I've learned with dealing with relationships, you mess around and beat that boy up or kill that boy, your sister might mess around and turn on you. I ain't got time for that. So both of y'all sit y'all asses in jail.
That part.
I'm fucking jumping on me and shit. I'm over here trying to help you
out. Whoa. Wait, y'all. Hold up. Miss Mika said, what if the situation's so bad you can't wait on the laws?
God.
Well, I told y'all I knew this was gonna be one. I knew this was gonna be one for the record, boy.
Need the mace up. Everybody get hoes.
Golly.
Well, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna try to get physically involved, but I might have to bear hug my sister and get her ass about the house or get her. That way, I might have to start rolling put my phone on my chest and start rolling the camera and kind of getting her ass up out of there. If possible, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have some type of video to protect myself when I'm trying to deal with these two nuts at the time. But I'm gonna try to get her out of the situation first while I'm waiting on the laws. So that was
Tank, what you got to say, Mr. Tank? We got
Yeah,
sugar tank
like
up here.
so I
Fix it
got
up.
10 siblings, right? Like I'm the third oldest, so I got 7 that's younger than me, right? Like
Mhm.
so they all some goddamn fools. Um, I'm keeping 100 with y'all. Like so this ain't no theory type thing. Like I done been involved with this. Like most of the time it be they ass. Real talk. Like
Well,
Oh,
Meek, at
look,
that point,
Jacob.
I got the video camera saying that I'm trying to remove her, and he walking up on me. So, I mean, I might have to take. Hey, it is what it is at that point. Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do at that point.
I'll stay away from toxic people. That's a secret.
Mika, I'm sure that's a scenario I've never run across that. Like part of that is how you hold yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this here. I was in this situation last night. That's what brought on this whole little live. I was in this situation last night where you got two goddamn fools, because both of them goddamn fools, both of them retarded. And I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who they are, I'm just gonna say they're retarded. They retarded. They not autistic, they not slow, they are retarded.
Right, that's like clear.
These when I say emotional maturity,
Oh,
Damage.
he got
all the time, my 2-year-old grandbaby got more emotional intelligence than these two douchebags.
Yeah.
And I was put in a situation to where I don't know my strength. I really don't know my strength. I don't know my strength, and I can't be in those situations. But I was put in a situation where I didn't realize I did this, and people went to going like this. You know, when I threw them, they was going
through the wall.
I won't put them through the wall because that means damage, property damage. That means they can get hurt. No, it was beds. I ain't gonna lie. She had a soft ass bed. That was a damn good mattress. This had to be a $4,000 mattress. That was a damn good mattress. That mattress.
Hey,
but you start seeing people do this, man. Go sit down. Go sit down. Sit down. Get your butt down. Get over there. And this is what they was doing when I get over there. And I got tired. I got tired of it. I did that for about 30 minutes. I was tired. It wasn't right. I didn't like it at all. So I squeezed them.
Wait, hold on. You was throwing them for 30 minutes?
Stop. You stop. You stop. You stop. This them.
So you put them apart, they come back together. Okay.
Bro, I'm not trying to hurt you, but I'm pushing you apart with some might, letting you know. Now one of y'all stronger than me. So stop. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I don't want the police to come. If the police
ain't gotta hurt nobody.
No, but listen. If the police come, the situation would have magnified times 10 because the police came. Man, stop calling me. The police come. It's an opportunity for CPS to come in.
Oh yeah.
Opportunity. Lose kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You lose your condo. You got a person you taking care of there, so there can be charges brought on you. It was an umbrella of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be the last people you want to call.
So I chose to drive in the thunderstorm to separate two people to keep down confusion. And that's why I asked, because the old me, I would have been in jail. Probably on a capital offense. And in the state of Texas, a capital offense is first-degree murder.
Yeah.
Capital murder.
Hey, so I'm bringing back the death penalty.
So I didn't. I'm going to show you my emotional intelligence, and just being intelligent and having a divine spirit over my body, not allow the situation to control my emotion. You feel me? That I was able to throw y'all like rag dolls for 30 minutes until I got tired. I was like, damn, this is a workout.
Yeah.
So I grab people, and when I grab people and let people know it's real, I separated the two. And I'm saying this to say this. This is why I said let nature take its course. So I'm gonna give you the reason why I let nature take its course, because you was doing this here, and I seen that this person already at the point of they frantic, they can't think, they mind gone. You got their mind in their hand, and you doing this here. Nanny boo boo, I got your brain. Lift your leg, lift your arm, spin around, turn a flip. Put your arms behind your back. Do a front flip, and this fool do a front flip and bust his head.
Monkey double backflips.
So I'm seeing that you got that control, and I'm like, no. So, but it was like, I just want to talk to you, and I just let go. I let nature take its course for the second moment. I said, okay, now stop. I said, stop. No, stop. Stop. I ain't gonna tell you no more. Everything stop. So, what do you do when you're in them situations? That's why I'm asking y'all.
So it start before the situation though.
Huh?
It start before the situation. Before the situation ever pop off, it start. I got to put in with my peoples that they know who the fuck I am. So I'm gonna let them work out their shit to the point where I don't think they can. And once I interject, it changed the whole situation. Right? My people know that. The outside external people don't necessarily know that. They gonna learn that shit the hard way though.
But you know what, Tank?
I mean, hard head make a soft ass, right?
But you know something.
If you can't pick up on that, then you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not talking out of theory. Like this shit done played out like this shit here before. But my people know to shut the fuck up. Once I step in that shit, like, right. And I got siblings. I got 3 or 4 siblings that's older than me, and they still know. Once they rise up, that shit's over.
And you know what's so crazy, Tank? Because
my parents back that shit too. Like, yeah, you don't want Lincoln get involved in this shit.
What you saying makes sense, because when I did get to that point to where I said enough, and I was ready to go, you know, I wasn't gonna go there, but I was gonna do whatever it took to make it stop.
That part.
That's when straightening and peace came throughout the whole situation. Because normally people feel you got a situation. I got my own situation going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm courteous enough and astute enough to know that your actions can cause me reprehensible damage, and your actions can cause y'all reprehensible damage and cause everything. So I had to be, I'm the oldest in the house. I had to use my brain. And like I said, I even in the physical aspect when using force, what type of force? I use force with love. I didn't use force with hate or anger, anything. It was force just to show you. I said, stop. That's enough. This ain't going nowhere. You feel me? And people know what you're capable of doing and know what you are. But they'll think because you got something hanging over your head, they'll think that because you got something hanging on your head, or you bound by something, you're on a short chain, that they can try you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and to Mika's point, like the only way that hard head make a soft ass shit work is if 2 or 3 niggas test that shit.
Somebody got to test it.
Somebody got to test that shit. Like, cool, I'm about that shit. Any day of the motherfucking week that end in motherfucking Y, I'm about that shit.
So, Lady K, did your equipment start back working?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit better. I mean, I missed half of the scenario, but
okay.
Yeah, but go ahead.
You want me to repeat it, or you got it?
Not the whole thing, because it took you a long time to get to the point. But
shit!
A little bit
I hear you get back. Yeah,
I mean, he got a lot on his head with that big ass forehead, but yeah.
Don't stop. That big ass forehead don't stop nothing, sir. I'm still handsome. If I was gay, I'd date me. But anyway, go ahead, Miss Lady K.
What I understand is that it's like, say you have your sibling and they get into it with their significant other, and it's talking about family members coming to intervene,
right?
Basically, in a situation. Okay, so me being the oldest out of my siblings, I feel like if it gets to the point where we need to come and intervene, because I'm not gonna go by myself, but me and some more family members, then y'all are breaking up that night. Like, it ain't no more relationship. It's over. We're coming to move somebody out. That's how we do it. So
Damn.
that pretty
Yeah.
much. I
That's
mean, because
smart.
if it gets to that point, then you don't need to be together. If it's like that, I mean, that's so we're usually like, okay, make sure when you make this call, because we've had to do it before with my siblings. When you make this call to us, okay, that means you're not gonna be with this person no more. Because that's it.
So
That's
what
how.
if they go back to him behind y'all back?
They do.
Okay, so
I need to hear this. Come on, let's go for it. Let it roll. Roll out.
yeah, because people gonna do what they want to do,
Do.
and
Mm-hmm.
we probably gonna go get them again. To be honest, we gonna go get them again. Why? Because that's the reality of it. We can say we not gonna do it, and we just gonna let you be, but you ain't gonna really do that to your people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how long it takes a person to get tired of that situation. Like for different people, it takes different time frames. It takes different breaking points. So it just depends,
Mace everybody. They won't
Yeah.
do that again around you. Their
So
eyes get to itching.
so
Everything. Yeah.
have you ever had to be that person that you had to come call your people and them people had to come make you break up with somebody? That's if you want to disclose that. I'm just asking.
Not me, but we one of my siblings that
I
we
know.
have
Yeah.
moved out the significant other. But it also depends on that other person because it depends on like if the intimidation factor is there. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Talk that talk.
me being a female, it depends on who I bring with me. Because if I bring the right person with me, they might not go back. It might work. But if they bring, you know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody that they not intimidated by, then it might not work. So I've never been in a situation, but we've been able to move some family members away from, we've been able to separate it, and it's pretty much stayed like that. So yeah.
Woo. Woo.
Well,
So
let me ask a sort of an aside to that to this whole conversation. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to check your own peoples?
oh
As far as them, my people being wrong in the situation, or
yeah, or just wilding out, whatever. Because I'd have had that shit and been broke with my little brother. And I went to check him. As people he was with didn't know who the fuck I was because we got different daddies. We don't look the same. And they tried to step to me, and them niggas found out that night. So what you ain't about to do is get in between me and mine.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So my brother got his ass beat by me, and his people got his ass beat by me.
everybody.
Yeah. Hey, when it come to my blood, shit, think I won't?
Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah,
For everybody.
line that shit up. Come on.
Yep. So
Especially when my mama done told me my little brother was out there wilding and she couldn't do nothing. I said, bet, I got this.
So let me ask y'all this. Since we on a good roll right now. Now let's take that away from family members and let's take that to the workplace. You got a supervisor at work or somebody at work that antagonized the hell out you. Or they antagonize somebody that you love. What do you do? Same scenario, but switch it from family. We switch it to work.
You should have been writing paperwork on this. You gonna get paid. No.
I'd have been had to pull apart from coworkers. Like that ain't nothing new.
Okay, so is it coworker or is it a supervisor? Because that ain't the same.
Supervisor.
Okay.
They put their pants on the same way, don't they?
No, I mean, yeah.
Don't get caught up in a title, my nigga. Don't get caught up in a title.
Attack.
Hey, listen. I'm from LA. The post office. Remember when the post office go on postal? Majority of that stuff happened out here. No. You can get it too.
Everybody get it. So what about you, Lady K?
Everybody can get it. Everybody.
Lady K, I know how diverse your background is. Because you know, before you became a private dancer, when you was just doing the bartending, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, look, don't ever dismiss My tomfoolery.
Damn, not 35 and Regal Road. Oh, come on now.
Man, what? You know she was out there. Man, Harry, boy, Pandora. But now I'm just saying.
Damn. And why you know the name, nigga?
Hey, because I used to be in Pandora. Don't play. Don't
That's
play,
why
boy.
I found him at.
Oh wow.
Quit lying. You found me on Keystone Post. Shut up.
Hey, let me get out my business.
Hey, look, check this out, y'all. So I'm actually, I know your diverse background because this lady,
not the Jack in the Box, y'all.
bro. Shut up, boy. You don't know nothing about that. This lady background diverse. I'm gonna say job career prior, the 15-year career before you start doing what you're doing now. Did you have that type of situations in their work environment? Because I knew there was a hellish environment. That was real hell. That was hell. You went to hell every day at work for 10 hours, 12 hours.
Yeah.
You ever had this? Huh?
I just don't be having problems with people.
I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you. I'm just talking about, have you ever seen that scenario in their work environment?
Yeah. Of course. Yep. I have. I've seen it coworker to coworker. I've seen it supervisor to subordinate. And it just depends on the person. Some people ain't going for it. Some people, I heard somebody earlier say about putting paper in a person's life. Some people put paper in your life. I'm gonna put paper in your life type of person. Then some people take it to the street. We finna fight. Then it just depends on your level of conflict resolution.
Oh, talk that talk.
It just
talk that talk. Look at her showing a little piece of education. Go ahead. Look at her. Oh, Sock did something. They taught you something, didn't
it? Not the Golden Bells. No.
Whoa, wait. My boy said teacher versus teacher. Oh, Lord. What you know about that? What you know about that, Miss K? Lady KB.
I know a situation right now. I can't even talk about it. I know a situation right now. I can't
talk about. I got it. We don't want to put you in that water, man. You know, contracts.
Somebody might figure out who it is. I don't even want.
Yeah, I know it. So we not gonna.
Hey, them DISD teachers be a different. I used to hang out with some boy. One of my partners, teacher Adamson, boy. He a different.
I used to teach, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Walk away. All the stuff that goes down on those teacher meeting rooms.
Hey, man.
Walk away.
Man, I was the best. I was the best bus driver for Dallas County Schools. You hear me, Mr. D. I still got my jacket say Mr. D.
That's all the way, man. Mr. D.
Man, I went to the office. I went to the office so many times. Hell, they should have put a statue in there with my face on the plaque.
They hated my guts.
I lived at HR.
They hated my guts.
Hey,
I used to embarrass them.
No cap. I'm gonna tell you something. Going to HR for something you did is cool, but going to HR for somebody you never even spoke to is ridiculous. Anyway, I digress. We're gonna let that go. Now we're gonna get back to the workplace. So y'all said in the workplace you put the paper on them. Yeah, I would say put the paper on them because I learned the hard way. When you take it to the street, the paper get put on you, and then you lose all the way around.
Yep.
But when you document situations, you got times, dates, place.
Then you can take it to the street.
No, first you put it in the court system. First you put it in the system, in the paperwork, and let the paperwork do its work. You don't do nothing until the paperwork get through doing what it do. Because while you put it in the paperwork and you take it to the street, then it can backfire on you again. Trust me, I've seen that happen too.
Okay, so I got a question. So I know.
I mean, y'all are talking intelligently, and I agree with it, but I'm just not that nigga.
See, I think I'm gonna say something that's gonna speak to you. So what if it don't work when you try to put paper in? Because I've seen this before. Somebody try to tell, hey, look, this person, it's about to go down. Take me out the situation, and the supervisor ignored it. And so it's like they not trying to help. They're not trying to move people around. They're not trying to do then what do you do?
If you've done all of that, and you got all your paperwork, you got it all right, the next step you do is you go take that paper. You take and you make your complaints. If you've already made your complaints to HR, you've done all that stuff. You keep all that stuff documented. Then you go out and you find one of the sleaziest, greasiest
attorneys.
lawyers.
Yeah.
Yup. And I guarantee you, all of that stuff will stop. It will stop so fast, right? Because you have all the documentation, and the lawyer is greedy, right?
Right.
And you get you one of them.
One of them call sign lawyers. Better call sign.
But the problem with that, like, that's a long term outlook. Like, I don't be investing that much time into anything I do.
Well, if you do it like that.
But I'm not trying to come off a certain way, but ultimately, people gonna do to you what you let them do. So if you just meet that shit head on, fuck all that paper, all that shit, nigga. You got to make it to your car today.
Listen.
But you got to be willing to lose.
Bro,
that when people realize that this nigga that don't give a fuck, like it changed a whole lot of scenarios.
Yeah, really but you can't do that when you got a family and you got mouths to feed because they depend on you. You got to make sure you come home.
That's why I say y'all more intelligent than I am. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm stupid too. Believe it's stupid running my DNA.
You just don't get your own hands dirty. You get somebody else to do it for you.
See, that's a master manipulator.
That is. That's another one.
That is a master manipulator. Why should I get my hands dirty when you want to play in the dirt? I don't want to play in the dirt. I want my shirt white.
I'm just handsome. I don't have them kind of looks. So as a dude, that's a problem. Because if you do that, I just had the incident where the homie called me up and was like, "Yo, go handle this," and I told him, "Don't ever tell me that again, because if I handle it, and the other person, he don't know me from nowhere. I don't know his people. He don't know me. And if I go handle it, I'm gonna handle it. And I'm gonna take it to the max. Yeah. So don't ever ask me to do no foolishness like that again. Because if I'm going, I'm not going. I'm not coming in light. I'm coming in heavy.
All right, let me ask you this here. Let me add another layer to this. Damn, this is getting interesting. This is juicy. So let's have another layer in here. So we're gonna do a scenario, visual. This the visual for it. Me and Will together. Will cutting up. He cutting up on tactical skill nerd. You hear me? He beating the drunk Weezer to death. I mean, he just own it. And I'm telling him, say, man, leave that Weezer alone. He can't take too much. You know what I'm saying? The Weezer can't wheeze then. You know what I'm saying? So, but he owned the Weezer. I'm like, man, a bear on the Weezer is not a good fight.
And why you whooping my ass? I'm saying he a fat motherfucker too.
God damn it. Now look, now I'm gonna say this here. So now Will attacking skill.
Just remember, there's a lot of toast in that jelly.
Hey, look, that just sounded gay.
Listen, no, did he?
Will beating up Skillet, right? And I'm telling Will to stop.
Beating up Skillet? Why are we beating up Skillet? Why are we beating up a smaller man?
It's just listen. It's a visual. It's for you to see what I'm trying to convey. Will jumping on Skillet. Now, y'all know that Skillet is a bag of rice heavy. He's 20 pounds. Now, Will 3,000 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Damn near 400 pounds jumping on him, bro. This is a bad day.
But now Will and Skill, both of them your boys. When do you kick Will ass to stop him from whooping Skill?
I just be the voice of reason. Like, y'all niggas, come on, man. Fuck that.
That's not working. That's out the window. He ain't trying to hear none of that.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I'm trying to whoop Will ass. Fuck that.
Listen, as small as Skilly is, there is no way.
That go back to that hard head bag of soft ass shit.
He gonna pull that piece and start squeezing. He ain't fighting me. He is not fighting me. He's shooting. Trust me, it ain't gonna be a fight.
Carl is hard. Carl is in here trolling.
Damn, Skilly, Carl said you on your own.
Carl trolling, bro. I swear this dude here, he need a hug. But man, now
Skilly need to get his black shit. Yeah. Listen, I'm the reason why in the state of California, bouncers ain't allowed. We're not allowed to put hands on people. We just say it like that.
That really sounds like some Cali shit. Like, please stop.
Stop. I'm gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
When you get to bouncers beat your ass down here in Texas. They will pack your ass out. And in Louisiana, they'll put you in the hospital. Say, bro, come down here in the club, in the wrong club, and watch what happens to you.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. We ended up getting one of the lawyer's sons. It wasn't my fault. The big homie told me, because I'm not the big homie because I'm not 6'5". If I was another 6 inches tall, I'd have been getting that $1,000 a night. But he said, "Yo, back in them days, it was Chili. Yo, Chili." And I put that 300. This was when it was solid 300. I put that 300 in his chest, and you just heard his chest go snap, boom, and all that nonsense he was talking went away. And after that, I think like 2 weeks later, we got that kid ended up being one of the worst kids that we ended up hurting. But yeah, we used to pack them out. I'll just leave it at that.
Hey man, look, man. This don't got nothing to do with nothing. But this is what Odin Armory do to people.
Whose hairline is that?
That's Skillet.
Look at that hairline.
Look what he did to Skillet, bro. This telling you this AI is terrible. Y'all want to hear it? Let's hear it.
That's Dembuku, man. What you mean?
Bro, this dude here called
like a bush.
Bush baby. Dog. He the devil. This man just put this in the chat while we on live, bro. Why would you do this to this man? Look, listen.
That's crazy. Somebody takes off the computer, bro.
What kind of shirt is that, bro?
When they pick me up, they try to harm me or whatever. So, for my gays and my trannies, be safe and tell niggas that you're trans and you're gay. That way, you won't get hurt. Because me, sometimes I don't tell them, and that can really be bad for me. He telling me you need to tell him.
Look what he did to Skillet, man.
I don't. When I don't tell him, I need the money for real.
Wow.
You know what? I don't need no.
No, that's war.
No, look what he did to me. Look what he did to me. Look what Carl did to me.
Now it's time to tell my granddaughter. And so I took her to a restaurant where we were waiting for breakfast sandwiches. She looks at me and says, "Mom says you have something to tell me." And I said, "Oh, you better tell her now." And I said, "Look, honey, here's what you need to know. In just a few months, you're not going to have a Grandpa Doc anymore. You're going to have a Nana Kristen. We're both going to be girls." And she goes, "Wait. Explain to me exactly what's going to happen." And I said, "Well, okay, honey, I'll start hormones. The hormones will begin to change the shape of my body. And I'll begin to a degree to grow breasts." She goes, "Wait a minute. Will it change the sound of your voice?" I said, "No, honey, it won't. I'll have to deal with that with as much grace as I possibly can." She goes, "All right, continue." I said, "And then, in perhaps a year or so."
This nigga put my face on. Carl is the devil. Who need enemies when you got people like this that talk to you every day? This man, Skillet. We boycotting this cocksucker. This nigga here, dog. Like, man, this nigga the devil. This nigga the devil. Man, he done made me change my whole thought path because I'm looking in the chat.
Father devil, man.
That's why I don't turn my camera on. He ain't got no pictures of me.
But and look, he laughing. Look at him. He laughing. Look at him.
Man.
Look at him. He laughing. He think it's funny. Boy, this shit is not funny, dog. This nigga.
Man, that's a declaration of war, man. Yo, if this was back in the day,
that's not even a bad one. Bro, he done made my killer of my already.
Shoes. If they pull some stuff like that, that's a declaration of war, man. That whole block is hot. That whole block. That whole block. It's whole street. The street behind that street. The street in front of that street. Yeah, that whole block is hot.
So I'm gonna X out this. Now, when it comes to a relationship, when do you just say, or when do you call in the cavalry? Let's ask you, Miss Kelly D. You the chick on the channel. Let us find out. We know you got a strap, but I'm just saying we know you're a lady. You was born a lady though.
Wow.
What
was the question?
I don't even know.
She got this and Bobby lady said, what was the question?
No, what was the question?
I'm just saying, if you in a relationship, and is your relationship getting hot? When do you intervene? Because your people finna finna go and take care of this? Or do you let nature take its course? Same thing. This same scenario we've been talking about the whole night. We just switching. We went from family to your work to now to your relationship. You got it going on, and old dude just feel like he want to open up a 6-pack can of whoop ass on you. And your people done pulled up. I know how your people pulled up. They done pulled up ready for action.
I'm like, I've never been in this situation before. I'm trying to.
Damn, you ain't never been in this situation.
No.
Ladies,
now the younger me would probably react not in a good way, but the today me would just.
You ain't never got beat up. Hold on, ain't nobody never whoop your. Wait, let me think.
The today me would just walk away.
Wait a minute, bro. Right. You ain't never got beat up.
Because he's a lady. That's what I say, lady KD. She carry herself. She carry herself like a queen.
He been on me for a long. How long we been on?
That's why I'm really thinking. No. Listen, I'm dead serious. I'm thinking about this because I'm like, baby dad ain't even put his hands on you. Ain't nobody. You never told me nobody tried to dump.
Never.
Damn. Nigga, I've been knowing you for damn near 25 years.
Longer than that. Almost 30 years.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, because she carry herself well.
You get domesticated. Get the fuck out of here. Wow.
All right. See that, beloved?
Now, I remember one time, though, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, baby mama, you know what I'm saying? But that's a different situation. But as far as nobody I dated, never.
But here's okay. At what age do you just walk away?
That nigga walk away.
That's just maturity.
As soon as you know better.
Listen.
Better, you do better. I don't know.
Hold up. Now, bro, I
at 47, I just walk away from some shit. I'm not.
Now, listen. I'm gonna put your business out there one time. This fool was coming to pick somebody up, and they baby mama came outside with a knife. Now, the first time she had a gun. This fool did this here. This is her exact reaction. She said, and let her window. The girl on the window with the gun. I was like, whoa.
That's because I didn't know any better. I should have left. I shouldn't even been in the situation. I should have left. I should have been here.
But that's what I'm saying. Your emotional intelligence back then, because I know you had to be about, what, 20, 22, 21, 22?
Yeah, 20. 21.
Yeah, something like that. But then it was a situation where she was sitting in the car and a woman came with a knife and stabbed her tire. Guess what she do? You're not gonna cut me.
Okay,
and I was like, question is, not bothered. Like I was like, I never seen no not bothered.
That's not even the question. Is who put me in those situations?
I don't know,
dude.
Tell that right there.
See, that's it's always a bigger question.
No, but listen.
The question.
But if the dudes put you in the situation, you had to choose to participate. So both of y'all put you in this situation.
Absolutely. And in my 20s, I was absolutely all in. In my 40s, absolutely not.
So that was yeah. So that was my question. Like, yeah.
In my 20s, of course. Of course, in my 20s, I would do it again. No.
I'm not even for me. I'm not even sure it's an age thing. It's just I done had enough experience of sitting the weekend in Lulu or Green Oaks. Like,
oh shit, this nigga said Green Oaks.
Green Oaks, nigga. I done been down them roads. Like, I done been down them roads. So I'm like, now I'm just like, I'm over that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just walk away.
Yeah,
you can catch it straight. You can catch it straight in there. How many times somebody rolled up on me? Hey man, I remember you from. Nah, man, you ain't remember me because I never lived here before. Yeah, man, you never know because there's some cats that just start shooting. They're not even.
I just want to say this. I'm gonna say this, and this is good. This is good to say. I know two women. They really ain't had no domestic situation besides some outside shit like that type of situation. When that woman came in her, that's Mika and KD. Ain't no man beating them up. I've been knowing KD longer than I've been knowing Mika. So
I mean, that outside shit make these whole
30 years. That's 25, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? That I can actually say in this, I can say that I can name 2 women that ain't really had domestic, outside domestic, but some man whooping their ass. No. And that's good. Like that's good. That's just say, man, that's something you should be proud of, Lady KD.
But the fact that did I get congratulations on that? That's crazy to me.
But no,
I get what you're saying, but oh
That's
my
common.
God, my sisters that's getting hit on. I feel like that breaks my heart.
But listen to what I'm saying though.
I get what you
Either God blessed you enough to allow you to see others go through things that you didn't go through. Man, that is a blessing.
Yeah.
That is something to embrace. To say that, hey, I done been around dudes that got mad, but ain't nobody just beat me. I ain't been beat. You know what I'm saying? Because
I ain't even been cussed out real good.
Huh?
I ain't even been cussed out real good. I don't get called out of my name like that. I don't know. I don't know.
This lady,
that's a blessing.
Look at your name, but if you look at her name, it says lady. And so women who have
wasn't always a lady. Man, that girl got a ding.
Don't try to defame my character. Don't do it. I'm not gonna allow it. I stand on my integrity. If I
got a girlfriend somewhere right now. I'm messing with you. I'm messing, man. You know you my dog, bro. You know I'm gonna kick it with you, but at the same time I'm gonna give you your props. I know it's crazy that you have to give somebody props like that, bro. But to say that you haven't been in a domestic situation where you've been domesticated, man, that's powerful, bro. That's powerful. And you know the stuff we seen from what we seen and where we come from and the people we know and the thing. Hey, now intervened on friends and all that stuff, but to say that you didn't go through what your friend going through, man, that's awesome. Man, I know people were getting beat up and put in the closet for 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? Like weird shit.
Well, who does that?
Also, where you come from, too. Y'all be doing some wild stuff in Shreveport. This is where you come from.
You said we do some wild stuff in Shreveport. What you trying to say, Kyle?
Yeah, I would be afraid to
go. Shreveport.
She said y'all do some wild stuff in Shreveport.
Y'all Shreveport put the women in the closet for 3 days after you beat them. That's great. I ain't never heard that.
No, I'm just saying, man. I done seen some stuff. Like, bro, like I seen some stuff, dog. And I'm sitting here. I'm gonna tell you here. I can say this, you know, at one part of my time, and this lady can attest to this. I wasn't a woman beater, but I had to defend myself. Man, I used to get beat, bro. I had a person probably 4'3". I'm 6 feet at the time. This person had to be every bit of 4'2", 4'3". And when I tell you a force to be reckoned with, man, I say this woman was there. She saw this. Like, bro, I used to get whooped. I hit in the head. Y'all don't remember the plugs from the cordless phones, them big blocks?
Yeah.
Nigga, mag lights, look, cut, stab, hell, busted and everything else.
Man,
hey, man.
what the box was that good? There ain't no box that good.
It was, listen, I was getting beat. You not listening to me.
I heard what you said. There's no box. There's no box.
And I had to go intervene and go save him.
She had to save me a couple times, bro. No plan. That's my dog. She saved me a couple times. And like, and she asked me, she said, are you scared? I remember this question. It dawned on me. She told me this. I want to say she asked me this question in 1998. I remember when she asked me. She said, are you afraid of success? Are you afraid to do good? Because I got one of my defaults is I have blind loyalty.
Oh, I had that. I got that.
And I had to check that. And I mean, dead serious. And she one of the persons that brought that to my attention because anytime there's something that was gonna be good for me, I was scared to do anything that was gonna be good for me because I was so used to the bad
abuse.
Yeah, real. Listen, this shit is real. This shit is real. But that's
emotional damage.
But a lot of people want to admit a lot of men in the USA get
man, you get beat.
You get hit by that women, yeah.
Man, listen, this woman will tell you, I got the police called on me and I went to jail for nothing. How many times I went to jail for nothing?
How many brothers got killed over nothing, man? They beat.
Now listen, this woman was standing there. How many times I went to jail for nothing? I ain't even touched the woman.
Yeah.
And was locked up.
But somebody should have pulled me to the side and be like, yo, drop this lady. It's a bad habit.
Man, listen.
Let her go.
And I'm going to tell you, like, for somebody else, for me being a man and being honest, I sacrificed myself to make sure that those kids
was good.
Yeah.
Were they your children?
Two of them were mine. Mine came later. Mine came in 98. But I was already in there 4 years before my baby came. 5 years before my baby came.
Yeah.
So
if I'm involved in a situation, they my kids. Like,
they were my kids. They to this day, them are my sons. I don't.
Yeah.
They got daddies. They daddies know who I am, and they daddies know if I say dad and I step up, they know to step back. Because when Mexicans was coming through windows trying to break in the house while everybody in the house, you went there. When that baby was terrified with nightmares, and it took damn near 3 years to get him to go to sleep by himself, you went there. I was there.
Yeah.
I had to sit there. My baby tell me to go get my AK. This woman to tell you I didn't have a chopper. I just have to sit with the chopper in the bed with this boy for him to go to sleep. So you know what I'm saying? Like they my sons, bro. I got.
That's why you got protection. That's why you got protection. Bro.
I got 3 sons and I got an honorary son. You know what I'm saying? If he got his daddy, but at any time, if I can give him some good advice, I'm gonna give him some good advice. And we got respect like that, bro. My thing is like this here, bro. I was with that person, but I knew. Like I couldn't explain this to nobody. I couldn't articulate it to nobody. I knew that if I took myself out the picture, those kids' lives would have been ruined. Hell, one of them here in the pen now, but that's mama decisions because she told him, turn yourself in. I said, no, you don't. I said, you never. I believe I tell anybody, take it to trial. If you didn't do it, what is you copping to it for? I don't give a damn if they say they're gonna give you 2 days in jail. You take it to trial, prove yourself. Vindicate yourself saying you didn't do that. You don't take nothing for nothing you do. If you wrong and you do what you accept it.
But that don't work like that all the time. Most of the time, if you got one of these lawyers, they trying to cop a deal. And if they got somebody, they got a bigger fish on the hook, they'll give up 3 guppies for that whale.
But ultimately you gotta agree to whatever they do.
Yup, that's the whole point. Listen, this is my thing right here.
They just do what they do. They just
no.
Listen to me.
That's not how the system works.
No. Hell no, I'm never gonna tell my
Will, let me tell you something, man. At the end of the day, when I went through my situation, they tried to give me 8 years paper. I knew why I did what I did, and I want to prove that, but I messed up because I listened to an attorney and I didn't speak at trial. I should have got on the stand and let them cross-examine me, but I didn't. So they came back to hunt me. But with that being said, I learned from that. But with that being said, if you know you didn't do nothing out of malice and out of ill intent, bro, you fight for that. If they give you 100 years, you fight for that. I know people who went to jail doing 20 and said I didn't do it, and they told them, hey, you can get out tomorrow if you just cop to this. What I'm gonna cop to something I didn't do, bro. That's just my convictions and my will. I take what come with it, but if I didn't do it, I'm not finna say I did nothing.
Yep, absolutely.
I got a brother doing life right now, and the case. I'll say it like this: the case was so terrible, they brought in a bunch of foreigners to do the case. A bunch of them didn't even speak English, and they were still doing adjudicating the case. They were jury in the case, and yeah, man.
Hey, look,
all of that.
I'm gonna give you an example.
He's in jail for 8 years.
Look at Young Thug. Young Thug played out the week before, and the next week the other 2 dudes that didn't, they got what? Released scot-free, right?
Wow. It all depends on the situation, but like I say, man, Thug had millions of dollars behind him, and like I said, how many other cats went to prison to take Thug's place? That's what I'm saying. So that lawyer that he had, I guarantee you, there was some other guys that was on some of them cases with some of them lawyers, and they traded those other guys in for Thug.
Man, Thug didn't get away with nothing. Thug still got 15 years paper. That man ain't free. He worse off. Then if he just
probably going back. He's probably going back. He better go give a couple million to Trump and pardon him because he going back. He can't say anything. Like if you listen to the case, like I had one of the homies was talking about his case. He can't rap about any of that music. He can't be in the town that he's from. They can't see him out there with nobody or nothing. And you don't think they're gonna send somebody over there to hit him up?
But I'm just saying though, I'm just saying like this, dog. when it comes to, that's why I brought up this subject tonight, because it's a good subject, and it can segue into so many different things. It's men that get abused just like women. They don't ever hear about the men getting abused. I know men that get abused. I know a man getting abused now, but he there because his kids, and his priority is, I take this so that they can have a chance.
He gonna lose anyways. Yeah, but he gonna lose. Like I went through that. I went through that with my divorce. At the end of the day, the way I looked at it right now, I should have went years ago and got that taken care of. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna cost you in the long run. Because if a
when
man
you say cost, what you mean by cost you in the long run?
Yeah, because that's a general statement.
It'll cost you in the long, because the reason why you're there is you're there for your children, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're there for your children, you that guy there for your children. Your children should not have to see you getting abused and shouldn't have to see you going through hell. Because what happened is I had 2 daughters. Well, I have 2 daughters. And stuff was going on that I didn't know about. And again, I was supposed to have a housemaker. And the whole time I was the villain. I was the bad guy. And then at the end of the day, these good girls that I raised and whatnot, and therefore did all that stuff, I'm the villain now, and I'm despicable. And now it's all about let's lock this man up. Let's get him to say something so we can hem him up. Okay. So, and that's now. So all that effort, all that nonsense I dealt with for that past, was it 12 years? I should have went on 10 years of that 12 years and got it taken care of and got rid of all that nonsense. Because I ended up losing them anyways.
Well, you lose you going. That's true. You can lose them either way. That's absolutely true. I'll tell you this. I grew up with my dad. My dad took me, my brother, and my sister. That's not the norm here in America for a man to take on his 3 children. That's not the norm. But my dad was working. My mom was a stay-at-home mom at the time that they went on and got a divorce. I was real young. My mom ended up losing that battle with us because my dad said some horrible things about my mom when we was little. So when I got of age and got in my teenage years, people used to ask me, "Where's your mom at?" I used to say, "She's dead to me."
Damn.
And that's how cold-hearted I was towards women.
Yeah,
the only thing that sang me towards women was my grandmother, because my dad would drop us off in the summertime, and he wouldn't drop us off at my mama's house. He would drop us off at my grandmother's house, which is my mom's mom. So I had some type of respect for women through my grandmother. But as far as my mother, I didn't give a fuck about her until I met my wife. My wife said, if you could treat a woman, how you treat your woman is how you're going to treat a woman. I mean, how you treat your mother is how you're going to treat a woman. But my wife didn't know that I still had some type of respect for women because of my grandmother. And so I say this to say all this. Regardless of what you do with children, if both of y'all are not adults about the situation, they're going to lose anyway. My daddy wasn't an adult about it, and I hated my mother for years. So if you're not an adult about it when it comes to children, you're going to lose anyway. They're going to lose on both of y'all anyway.
Right.
And I said that all just to say, hey, if y'all ain't adults about the situation when it comes to children, they're going to lose anyway. They're going to lose regardless, whether you're there or not. Because the other parent's going to talk bad about the other one. And that's one thing I said when I got old enough and had children. I would never talk bad about their mother in front of my children, regardless of what me and my wife go through. And I'm married to my wife. No matter what we go through, if we decide to get divorced tomorrow, I would never say nothing bad about their mother. Because I saw it affect me, my brother, and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be adults about anything you deal with when you're dealing with children. And that's what I don't understand about these mothers and fathers that's out here having these babies with women and men that they only have a one-night stand with, no understanding at all.
That's crazy.
Have children in the world, then you raise them. They're already at a disadvantage because y'all cussing each other out. Every time they hear you and your mother on the phone, y'all cussing each other out. So you got to be sure about it, man. We got to grow up as adults, and that's the one thing I take from my mother and my father that I would never do to my children because I've been through it.
Yeah, hey, you tell me that when you go through it. See, the thing that everybody forgets is that the people, our spouses, everybody changes.
But I'm
Most
saying still be
times,
an adult about it, regardless of what you're going through. I just told you, brother, what I went through. I told you my mother was
I hear you. I'm
well
not,
off.
I'm not knocking that. Or I'm not saying or speaking against that. I'm just saying when you get in a relationship, I was married, so I was married for about 15 years. Uh, Once those problems start to arise, the discipline and headship is gone.
I mean, it can be gone, but still be adults about it. I understand what you're saying, but one
Nah, nah.
all have to be adults, regardless of what. Me and my wife, we ain't on good terms right now. But I'm not gonna disrespect my wife to my children, regardless of what the fuck our relationship is.
I hear what you're saying. I
That's what.
hear what you're saying.
Let's grow up.
I
Stop
hear
with the
what you're saying.
bullshit. I hate that, man. That drives me
No,
absolutely
no.
crazy because I've been through
It's
it.
not.
That's fucked
I
up.
get, yeah, but there's certain things you don't see as a kid. I would never go in my parents' relationship and be like, "Well, I saw this wrong or I saw this wrong." I can look at it and say, "Okay, now that I'm an adult, now that I'm a man, uh, what was going on maybe wasn't right, but it's not my place to say it." And the second thing was that there, like he was saying, with a toxic person that pushed those buttons, they're doing it in front of the children. The foolishness they're doing that. They're saying things, and see, they don't have to say it. They'll have the child say it to you. You disciplining your child off of what their mother done said, or their mother done coached the child to say.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
Okay, so that's what I'm saying is yeah, that's cool, but as a father, you are the head of the house. You the disciplinary. Number one thing, like I used to tell my daughters, was I am your champion. There ain't nobody, ain't nothing in this world that is gonna hurt you that I can't touch. And they have to know that you're their protector. I
oh,
don't care what I have to do. I don't care if I have to go into a hole for 40 days, pray, and just drink water. When I come out of the hole, it's on. It's on. So again, that's what I'm saying. And as a father, I have girls. So when I moved to Oklahoma and I saw, you get those hurricanes, you get those tornadoes and things like that. You have to be everything for your daughters. So when I see guys and they have daughters and they don't have all the things that they need to help support their daughters, like my daughters, when the lights went out, Daddy, the lights are out. They knew I'm popping off with a flashlight. I had flashlights by their beds, candles. I taught them how to do all that stuff. How to turn the breaker box on, all of that. When there was a bang at the door, Daddy got it. They don't have to worry. How to change oil in cars, all that stuff. They were taught by me how to change a tire, all these things. And I'm talking about from the age of 3 up. I take my daughters to the park. These are these animals. This is dangerous. That was my life. Now after all of that, I'm the bad guy. I'm toxic. Now my counsel and my girls, you need to study and do your homework. You need to do your chores. You can show them out the window because you got somebody else saying you don't got to do that.
but that's her not being a mature one. You know what I'm saying? Your
Well,
wife.
that's fine. And then pointing the buttons, and then taking your children and saying, "Oh, look, putting things in your child, impressioning them at that young age to say this to him," and then they get in trouble for it. Just that kind of stuff right there. There's no maturity on that. Now you've actually turned those children, your seeds, right? Turn them against you.
And that's what I explained to you as a kid. I've been through it as a kid. I'm giving it to you as a kid in a kid's perspective. I'm not talking about what I heard somebody say. I'm talking about what I've been through. And
Right.
that's what
Right?
I'm saying. Unfortunately, my dad didn't realize, or maybe he did realize what he was doing, and it made a big impression on telling people that my mom is dead and she's kicking well alive. Nothing's wrong with my mom. That's a
Would it
fucked
would have
up
been
feeling
better?
to say that your mom is dead and your mom is alive.
and kick
But
it.
would it been better for you to be with your father, or would it have been better for you to be with your mother? Because
I mean,
I can judge on what your dad was saying or what he was trying to prevent possibly, because he saw some things, and his job as a husband, such as yours, is to protect. So if he's seen some stuff, because with my ex, this woman would light herself on fire to get me hemmed up. And it's like, if I get hemmed up, you go homeless. But that doesn't matter. I pay the bill. Like, I pay the bills, bro. Like, spending. I mean, when we first started happening, that was $3,000 a month that I was paying to keep the lights on, all the electricity and all that a month. I mean, it ain't that. Thank God, it ain't that now. But again, at that time, that's what it was. And without me, they go homeless. But
So
yet,
I'm gonna ask you this question right quick. You asked him a question, but you didn't give him a chance to answer.
well, I was bringing out the stuff to where he could have a reflection to look at. Well, why did my dad make this decision? He is the protector and the provider. So as a husband as himself, I gave him another example of if I get hemmed up, then they're homeless. And but this is what the woman's trying to do. Now
well,
he,
I'm
as
gonna
a
tell you,
father, can
my
look at
dad
it and say,
and
okay,
got
let me look at it.
divorced when I was young, so that's an answer I can't give you. I was too young to remember that.
I don't think he's. I don't think. Let me see. Skillionaire. I don't think.
Yeah, Skillet. Just say Skillet. Just say Skillet.
Okay, Skillet. I don't think. I think y'all are seeing two different things come from two different perspectives. I
Right.
don't think Skillet is questioning why his dad made the decision that he made. Other than he's just telling you that as a kid, this is how it affected me.
It
And I
fucked me
think
up.
you're talking more about the relationship with your ex-wife, and it sounds like y'all had more issues within your marriage for whatever reason, and that ultimately ended up affecting the kids. So it's kind of like two different. This is just for me on the outside looking in. I don't know.
Yeah, but Skilly has a point of view of I would never do this, and the other statement was made to where, man, I seen guys go through it, because Bug was saying he's seen guys going through it right now where they're going through this whole thing of I'm here for the children, like he was, I'm here for the children, and at the end of the day, as a man, I should have gotten rid of that situation, and I should have took my children with me. However long it took, I should have took her to court, got my children back, being a single dad, and took care of that. Because the effects haven't hit those children yet. And in the long run, them being with their mother, in the long run, as a father that sees what goes on, there's a good chance that the oldest one, her stuff is pretty much gone, and the youngest one is going in that same direction, to where they won't be successful adults or anything like that. And that falls on the father. It's always going to fall on us to fix those problems. So I'm making a statement to say, Skilly, yeah, your father did that, and it sounds rough, but what was he looking at? What was the end goal? And you sound like a productive person and a productive human being, right? And for Bud, like that situation with your friend, uh, how is his children going to turn out after watching all of this? Is if he has daughters, are they going to be grow up to be women and have or look down on their men and treat their husbands that way because that's what was shown to them?
I can answer this
See,
question.
all this stuff plays out.
Wait, I can answer that question because I'm glad I caught you down. My fault. Well, I take responsibility and I take accountability. Is I stayed too long. I should have left. Whoever wanted to go, gave them a choice to go, or forced her to get them. And to answer your question, because I had my daughter until my daughter was about 15. And then my daughter was going between my house and her mom. And her mom gave her freedom that I didn't give her. And this was she told me out her mouth. She said, I had structure. And I had discipline, cause and effect. You do this,
That's right.
This happened. You feel me? But as the way my child acted now, my daughter finna be 27. the way she's acting now, she's her mother 2.0. She's worse. Because mom came in around 15 to now. I had from birth to 15. I showed you what you're supposed to do. I gave you the tools you need to do. But when you became adult, because I told you to do 3 things. Don't be a stripper before you 21. Don't have kids before you graduate high school. Graduate high school, don't have kids before you 21. She had her first baby at 21. I had my first baby at 21. A girl. She had a girl. I gave her the tools she needed in the box. She chose to use her mama box.
Mama box, yep.
So at the end of the day, it ain't our fault how they turn out. They have free will. Absolutely. They have a choice. It is your job to equip the child in the things that they may need.
Right.
And it's up to them and in the way of the Lord in order to let them go forward, but it's on them. You can give them everything in the world, because I used to always save her. Now I'm coming to the point to where I can't save her now. She got to go. That's what made me come to this question right here, because of so much going on to where I have to pose. When do you let nature take its course? And me and my daughter, everybody know I'm a grandpa. I'm teen grandpa. I tell everybody, I turned my G in. I turned the A-N-G-S-T-R, I took it out and turned the papa, grandpa. Because it's in me. I would be a gangster for my grandkids. I would go to hell and high water for them. But I hadn't talked to my grandbaby since Christmas Eve. My daughter threatened to call the police on me, knowing my situation, what I got going on, and threatened to call the police on me if I didn't bring my granddaughter back, because I didn't take Rain back when she wanted me to. I was tired. I'm not going to drive a car tired with my daughter. If anybody know anything about driving while tired, it's the same as DWI. If you a truck driver and you drive tired, it's a DUI. It's the same charge. I was tired. I'm not going to jeopardize my grandbaby's life or my life trying to take her back tired. And then I got to drive 45 minutes. I got to drive to Allen, man. That's fucking far from my house. But I hadn't talked to my daughter, my grandkids until yesterday on Christmas. So with that being said, bro, you can train a child in the ways that you was brought, in the ways that you think that would make them more productive. Because I got an intelligent daughter. But when the child turned 21,
she out. You can't do nothing with her.
She got freedom of choice. All I have to do, respect whatever decision she make. My job is to allow you to bust your head, but make sure you get to the hospital to get stitched back up. Because I was doing this at first. I was catching. I wasn't letting the head bust, and it made her worse. But now she took her mama philosophy and indoctrinated by her mama, because now her mama was always jealous of the daughter. You had your daddy. She didn't. Your daddy loved you. Your daddy would do anything for you.
Yep.
She didn't. A dude, they said a dude, I was at work, I worked for Dallas County Schools. They said a dude touched my daughter. I parked that bus and jumped in my truck, and I got to Pleasant Grove in 5 minutes. But when I looked that man in his eye and we talked like men, I seen what the play was. It was the sister and the mama trying to get this dude put out and make me hurt him. So it was manipulation and basically was a cross. So it was going to get me locked up and put in jail, and this dude dead. You feel me? Because
I told you
said you violated my child.
That's LA for you.
No, but this Texas, that's anywhere. That's anywhere. But when it comes to kids, and one thing I can say is 2 parents on here, and I can give them their props. I can give that woman her props. How she raised her daughter and how she raised her son. You feel me? I can give people props what props is done. You give them what they need, and then you try to guide them. But at the same time, what you can't do, you can't stop everything. You got to let them experience some things so they can realize the things that you was trying to teach them, how to go into that box and apply that to their life. Because now me and my daughter had a segue now to where she had to look in her toolbox, and then she came out of mouth and she was just like, man, this ain't how you taught me. How I'm acting in life, this ain't it. Okay, then do something about it. But I had to cut that cord. And everybody know when it come to me and my family, I'm a family orientated dude. Like I didn't know how to stop because I was being God, and God had slowed me down and hurt me by not letting me see them grandkids. But I had to stand on business. Hey, I'm not gonna let you use these kids to hurt me. I'm not gonna do this here. I'm gonna have to back off. And when I took my hands back, nature took his course. Now everything is coming back around. You feel me? But like I was telling you, Will, it ain't our fault for everything, bro. It is our fault to teach them from a child learn the most between conception and 5 years old than they learn in their whole entire life. That's why when you got a child in a woman's belly and you talk to that child come out and know your voice. When you got a child in a woman in the baby's when that baby's in their mom's belly and you read that baby and you let that baby listen to classical music to develop their mind, and you watch TV or you whatever, you read the Bible to that baby, that those kids are more productive.
Yep.
Especially when they got both parents. And let me really say this. When you got both parents and they in their roles, because there's some women that want to be dudes and there's some dudes straight want to be the lady. Square business. If that man is in his divine, he in his divine feminine, and that woman in her divine feminine, everything is gonna work out. It's gonna go. It's gonna go the way it's supposed to go.
The way Bug just said that made me think the videos of Carl God ain't really AI.
Now, those are AI videos, and that shit is scary because if Carl could take my picture, put me on R. Kelly, and make me do down low, nigga, bruh, that's scary. What if somebody really want to put you in a crime and put your face on the picture, man? That's scary, bro.
Hey, listen, they tried that jazz with me at work. They took a video of me in an accident, and they cut and spliced it, and they cut that thing out, switched it. I said, man, y'all trying to play me. This was when they was cutting and pasting the videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I called them on. Yeah, I called them on. I said, no, that didn't happen. God know that didn't happen. So again, like I say, I was always in control. But I hear what you're saying, and thank goodness you guys was able to teach and train your daughter till she was 15. Think about it. And like you said at 5, that's cool, but no, because at 15, I would say at 13 or 14, that's a great age when you could throw them to the lines and see how they do. The problem is that we all don't have that opportunity, or we might have missed on it. And I would say, well, see, my daughters, I didn't know this was happening, brother. I didn't know. I was working 12, 16 hours a day, man. I didn't know this stuff was going on. When I would come home at times, especially when I worked at Google, that was from 5 a.m. and I would get home at 11:30 p.m., go to sleep, and do it again. Up at 5, be on the road by 5:30, and that was every day. That was 5 days a week, and then on the 6th day, I did the OT because I was trying to provide for my family. So put them in a home. Again, you working that hard, you don't know what's going on, so you need the other person, like you said. Me being in my divine, or us as husbands, us as men being in our divine masculine, and our wives, our women being in their divine feminine.
Right.
But again,
I said divine feminine for both of us. Y'all forgive me, but you know what I meant, bro. Because my mind, I got so much in my head. I'm trying to get out, and to formulate it. Like it's so much going on. But I want to say this. I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to say this while you say this. What a lot of men don't realize. Stop getting caught up in the bag. Yes, money makes a whole lot of shit easier later. But let me tell you something about them kids. You have to be in them damn kids' life from birth to teenage. And then that's when you can veer off. We spend so much time away from the house trying to make money. And you know what? I know every child that didn't have their daddy will tell you quick. I would rather have my daddy than to have them Jordans, than to have their true religion, than to have that scat pack. I'd rather have a relationship with my daddy. Because let me tell you something about a relationship with that father. A relationship with a father, not just a man with a penis, but with a father is more impactful than anything on earth, bro. I done seen that when women substitute dads with the pastor. I seen that in my church. When they had a relationship with them men in their church, I'm talking about the men. I ain't talking about the ones that want to bust everybody down. I'm talking about the men. It make them kids better, bro. When them kids got a male influence in their life, it make them better, especially them boys. And even them girls, because guess what? They're gonna learn how to carry themselves from mama. But daddy gonna teach them what to do and what not to do.
Discipline structure. These are in our divine, like you said, in a divine masculine. And see, the key to this is, to get them to those teenage years is their regimen. What do you got them doing? And the problem is, like I said, you had your baby girl, thank God, at 15. I lost all of that. I only did that job for 7 months. And the sad part was I quit that job because I was like, you know what? I don't never see my babies. I don't be able to read goodnight stories to them. I can't sit there and be with them. So when I did quit all that, right? Because I quit that because of that. And now at the end of the day, to lose them, it just makes it so much worse. So, and then as a man, we always have to go back and reflect. All right, I made this mistake. I'm not gonna make this mistake again. So to do that, yeah, well, shoot, I gotta cut loose on my 13. Take these mental scissors and cut these ties because, man, I'll see you in a couple years when you get grown. You come and talk to me. We'll see how that work out. I'll be here, but give you some time to think about, the decisions you made. And yeah, that's what it is. But you need that. They need that time. And like you were saying, at the 5 years old, nah, man. At 15, I would say at 13 or 14 is probably a really good age. 15 would be awesome. But they need to have that. No, what you were saying was perfect. To have her at that age, yes, if she can stay alive, if she doesn't completely screw up, she can go back to the regiment how you taught her and to be successful. Right? But you gave her, or you instilled all those things into her until she was 15 years old. So that's awesome. Like I said,
and you know what the crazy part is, though? You know what the crazy part is?
Oh.
It depends on the mother. It depends. See, I know some parents. It depends on the mother and what the mother put in the child. When the mother is jealous of a child, the mother put all the wrong things in the child, and guess what? No matter what you teach them, guess what the first thing they're gonna do? Rebel.
Yeah.
They're gonna rebel. They will rebel. They're gonna rebel until, like, every woman, I'm gonna tell every woman, but probably between the age of 12 and 16, you can have to punch your daughter and let her know that you're the queen. Every man, you can have to punch your son between the ages of 12 and 16. If you wait until 17, you waited too late.
Yeah, choke him out.
Dominant is what it is. They do it in nature. The cub challenged the father. You got to check them. And everybody out there south now, you got to beat them up and let them know that you will slaughter them. Like I tell, hey, punch your daughter. Let them know you're buff ahead.
No, yeah, but we're not talking about beating them up till they get to the hospital. I'm a firm believer in teaching all these children how to fight. If they know how to fight, they understand. All our children should, every one of our children should know martial arts. Like I said, there's 3 pillars in my home. First is God and His laws. Third is war, and then education and knowledge. You can have all. You see these people all the time talking. Well, you can't do that. You see it now. They do what they want. They do what they want. So hey, you gonna open your mouth? You don't even have to open your mouth. You could just be in the way and get pushed out the way, or you could be somebody that they just don't like just cause of your excellence. Hey, you always gonna need to defend yourself. In nature, God has given every animal a weapon to defend themselves.
So I'm gonna ask all y'all this. What would you say the most impactful thing you ever told or taught your child? Start with you, Will. and then go to Skillet, and then go to Tank, then go to Lady K. Fuck that. We're gonna go to Miss. Well, now we're gonna let the ladies go first.
Miss K, man. Go for it.
Lady K, what is the most impactful thing you have told or taught your child?
Something that they still.
Yeah, something that influenced their life for the better.
With you instilling them, I don't know how old everybody's children are. My children are 26 and 28. And I thank God that I've lived long enough for me to see what I've taught them come back to me. And so one thing that I always told them from little was that it's a couple of things. I was a single mother. So I said, and nobody cares. I said, nobody cares that you came from a single parent household. Never use that as an excuse. Okay. And so that was one thing I taught them. Another thing I taught them is that they can do whatever they want to, which sounds crazy to tell a child. But what I was telling them is that they can make whatever decisions that they make, but they have to be man or woman enough to face the consequences, that your actions always have consequences. So I think those were the two main impactful things that I told them. Other than that, I would say a third that really probably should have been first is when I, as a parent, because I'm a believer, I, as a parent, learned to give my children to God and not be their God and not idolize them, because I did that for many years. So those three
How
things.
that talk then?
Yeah, those are the three things.
Look at you. You learned something before you ran away from my church. But go ahead.
That's all I got.
What you got to say,
I got a quick question. How did you escape bugs?
That's my dog. She can't escape me.
Yeah,
I'm like herpes. I keep popping up. Yeah, I leave for a little while. I come back.
This lot lizard king. How did you get away from this man?
That's my dog, man.
Man, that friendship, I'm telling you, it was formed on two people that was going through hurt and pain and just trauma bonding.
Nah, for real.
At that
Tell
time,
like it is. That what it was.
and he met me when I was an 18-year-old single parent pregnant with a 2-year-old. And and he lived and we lived in the same apartments, and so we just formed a friendship and just been through a lot.
So he didn't want to be a stepdad. Okay, I hear
that. No. See,
I hear that.
You went the wrong. See, you're trying to connect some dots that ain't there.
Yeah, ain't no
dots. No.
Ain't no dots. Now, how I'm gonna get? I got them. I'm on the taco.
Hey, listen.
Nope.
Bug is like my older brother. My older brother, like my wife say, like Bug is a 304 detective. So that one, you're not a 304, and two, and that's the only reason why you escaped that. Because I'm a man, and look, I know it doesn't. Well,
Bug is a dirty old man.
You weren't about to be a stepdad. He didn't want to be a stepdad. So that tells you, lady, that's why ain't no one came at you.
No, he don't mind being a stepdad. He already explained that earlier.
Listen,
he don't mind being a stepdad.
You missed the main point was you're not a 304, beloved. And he only hunt for 304 until he got older and wiser.
Gotcha.
Damn,
so if you was a 304,
you want to hump 304 back in the day.
If you was a 304, you would have escaped. But since you was not a 304,
these Negroes, why
would you escape? I got you.
Look, check it out. This my dog. My dog, when I met my dog, bro, how we really linked up. But that was your prom night, wasn't it? Graduation.
Uh-huh.
That was her graduation night. I don't know what was going on with her. My baby mama had done took the car and had got her a check. And just say she came home broke that night with the car on E. My lack was on E. But the time that she was gone, she had a situation, I had a situation. We were just sitting outside just trying to get some air. My kids sleep. I was like, man, I just had a situation. And she was pregnant. Like she said, I had a 3-year-old in the house. And Yayo was 6 months. Yayo was 6 months because Moni wasn't even born yet. Yayo was 6 months. And now, correction. Yayo was 6 months. 6 months old. Now, Yayo was finna be a year. Yayo was a year. And Moni was like 3 months. Moni was young.
Yeah, because our daughters was born the same year. One, she
Yep.
born
98. Yeah, 98. Yep.
Yep.
Moni was born first, February. Yep. And so now so she was pregnant with Moni. Yayo was at the house. No, there was 98. Landmark, that's 98. Yeah, that's 98. You're right. There was
Moni
98.
was a baby. She was a baby.
Yeah, she was a baby. She was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And my baby mama was gone all day. She did her shit. And I was just so drove because I knew I was getting played. And I was just outside, bro, like about to cry. Then she walked up crying. And I was like, man, you all right? Man, we just sat out there and we talked, bro. Before we knew it, it was like 2 a.m. My baby mama still ain't come home. And we was just running. And it was just like, man, this life, we got to do something different. And it was just like we came together with a plan. Nigga, I got your back, you got my back. My baby mama hated it. Y'all know what women gonna say you do, but it wasn't like that. It was just like we was like, that was encouragement. Man, look, you need to do this here. I got you. You need to do this here. And like it was just encouraging. And boy, she hated their relationship. But then we still cool. Like I said, it's like herpes. You know, the bumps there one day, and then one day they go away for 10 years, and then next time you'll pop up. Hey, what's up? But
okay, so it's not like herpes.
They're like,
I better go ahead and you messed up the sentimental moment. I was getting teary-eyed and everything over here, but you ruined it. So, fellas, go ahead and answer the question. Go ahead and pose the question again. We want everybody to answer on the panel. So,
look, jungle body here.
You are infatuated with sexually transmitted diseases. I don't know why.
I didn't get them. So, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I thank God that I was blessed.
It's crazy.
But listen, no, I say that though. The only reason why I always use herpes, y'all, I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. Herpes is a disease that'll go away, but it's never gone. Just because you don't see it now, don't mean it's gone. It pop back up. And so the bug might still, he gonna pop back up here, bug. You thought you got rid of them roaches, goddammit, and then you turn that off and turn it back on.
That's a horrible analogy. That's the worst in my life. That is
if you step on him, he's just gonna squeeze.
It's herpes to bugs to
roaches.
Right, now to you, Skilly. What are 2 things that you told or taught your child that's more impactful that they use to this day?
I told them both, especially with my son. I told them both when they was old enough that you are you have 2 disadvantages. You're black and you're female and you're male. Both of mine are 11 and 14. My son is the oldest. Another one I teach them is never give up, because I've been through some stuff where I tried and they denied me, but I go back again and try it again. So they have always seen me go back and try to accomplish a dream because I've always been trying to be a police officer. So I've tried the police department once, and I tried the sheriff twice.
Yep.
And so
discouraged. And don't never be discouraged. You keep going until somebody gonna get you.
Yep.
Yeah, he gonna get you, man. Don't go through his neighborhood, bro.
I don't do nothing illegal no more.
He gonna lock you up on site.
Man, look, I ain't did nothing illegal shit since.
Don't matter. I'm from LA. They throw stuff in there. They throw stuff in your car.
Man, look, I don't do nothing illegal, man. I don't think I care about, bro. Let me tell you something. My thing is this: I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna take me away from the man. I got 4 granddaughters, a high yellow one that's cute, and a brown skinned one and a light skinned. No, I got to be here. Do you understand me?
Absolutely.
Well, put them in.
I can't do that. I got to be able to take that retirement or Social Security check to make sure that something happened. Oh, you did something to my baby? Come here, Mike. I got 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I got to be here.
Put them in Muay Thai now.
Hey, look now. The question to you, Will, what is it? 2 things that you have taught or have said to your child that they use to this day that impacted their life for the better?
Brother, I said a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. I mean, we don't have a relationship no more, brother. I lost my daughters. Like I told you, we don't even talk. So,
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I thought I lost my daughter, and I was gonna give up on her. KD begged me, like, "Nah, you don't give up on your child. Still your child." I'm like, "Fuck that. I got to find me first because I was about to lose me." Say, man, You reach out and let them know when they ready to get at you, and you always be ready and open to when they come back. Don't shut the door. But sometimes you gotta do tough love because sometimes you gotta let them bump their head.
But I did. They try to get me locked up, Playboy. You don't understand.
Hey,
You niggas don't
I
understand.
get that,
They
but
try to
still,
take my freedom. Hell
it,
no. I'm
and I get that, and I get that, and I get that. But
out.
before you completely write them off, I always remember who was their influences.
That's true. But again, like I said, um, because I was a teacher, man. I did this. I dealt with this stuff in special education with all this kind of nonsense. Um, the problem, the biggest problem you're gonna have, like I say, my prayers when I do my family prayer, I always go out for my babies. They always still my babies. I still have their pictures in my phone. When they were mines, when they were young and they were mines.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I hold on to. Um, but at this junction in their life, their liabilities, the things I said, like I said, the things I taught my daughters were number one. The first thing you got to know is you got to know God. And you got to know His laws. You can't serve God for free. Ain't nothing in life free. God isn't either. He has laws. He has things He wants you to do, and there's things, a lot of things He don't want you doing. And at the end of the day, they're all protections for you. Okay. And if you have that relationship, you can pray to God. And if you're doing the stuff you're supposed to be doing, like most knuckleheads, they always pray to God when they're in trouble. If you just let me do this, and they be doing the same old crap. And God, His laws, what He requires of you, and you do those. Okay. Number two, you need to learn war because out here, you being black, listen, there's predators out here, all kinds of stuff, and you as a woman, you the weaker vessel. A man's grip strength is out of this world. Okay, you never fight a man, you never try to argue with a man, you always stay a lady. All right, and number three, knowledge. You must learn knowledge. Without knowledge, you can't know God and you can't know His greatness until you really start understanding knowledge. You can't really truly be a true warrior until you gather enough knowledge. Because all wars aren't fought kinetic and all wars aren't fought face to face. Majority of the wars are fought where you don't even see what's happening. But you got to be able to detect things. And to be ultimate warrior and to be able to have great tactics, you need knowledge. You need to have that. And then, hard work and dedication and all that other stuff. And, keep up with your body, keep up with your physique. You got to be strong. You can't serve God and be weak. You need to be strong. You got to be strong to pick yourself up. If somebody's down, can you pick them up? So those are typically the four things I had them doing some, push-ups, squats, pull-ups, chin-ups, stuff like that. And if you have those pillars in your life, uh, you can do anything. You can get any talent. You can gather any information because it's all here, and you can become who you want to become. And at the end of the day, your life will be a flowing, easy stream, a flowing river. Scripture says as a flowing river. So yeah, that's it. And I did what I taught them, not just with words but with deeds, working hard, all that jazz. So I showed them. I just didn't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the biggest thing I could is to do is not talk about it, but to show them. And that's it.
All right, what about you, Tank?
I think overall, man, just like perspective, like anybody that know me know I'm like a realist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm very much the wall is white type person. Like you ain't gonna tell me nothing
Yeah.
else. You know what I'm saying? And my kids reflect that, and I got a big gap between my oldest and my youngest, I got a 20-year gap, you know what I'm saying? So I see that
Damn.
most of my youngest now, you know what I'm saying? Like he 10, but he on a different level that like most people meet him like he 10, like what? Like he just seemed older than that, you know what I'm saying?
Over
Like
soul.
yeah, he already making like good decisions. He done came to me, he done told me, hey, dad, like uh because of Aiden, he's like, I can't hang out with Aiden no more. I said, why? He said, man, hey, he be out there like So he's like, I'm not gonna mess with him no more. I was like, all right then, you know what I'm saying? Like that's your decision though. But if you see that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he already uncut his what was his favorite cousin out because he's like, yeah, he ain't he gonna come home by the police one day. I'm like, yeah, shit, that already happened. I just ain't tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But he already said it himself, and like other, you know. I got one of my 12U players, you know what I'm saying? Like he used to work out with one that's my best 12U player, you know what I'm saying? Like kid really could be something, but he just got behavioral issues, man. Like and it's starting to become personified. We had a game last night. I thought I was gonna have to pull his ass out the game. You know what I'm saying? Like and my son was just like, yo, dad, I can't work out with Chris no more. I was like, all right then, you know what I'm saying? But he just turned 10 in December. You know what I'm saying? Like he young and he already like making these type of life decisions. Like I can't have them people in my sphere. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it started early with him. Like we got this thing. Like, are you hurt? Or are you injured? You know, if you injured, we're gonna do what we need to do. You be the best kid. If you hurt, we play through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like he popped back up. You know, he done hit off the hardwood a few times and popped back up. Be like, I'm good. I'm just hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I think cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see that in a lot of 9, 10-year-olds nowadays. Like, but that's a direct reflection of the work we don't put in. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't got no social life. Like we in the gym 3 or 4 times a week. Like that is his social life. But he own that. He know what he need to do to get to that next level. Like 2 years ago, we had 6 kids get scholarships. Last year we had 7, and this year we got about 9 or 10 already, and it's not even commitment day yet. You know what I'm saying? So he know what the mark is. Like he know what we working for. Like
Hey Tank, my kid's the same way, bro. My daughter's doing volleyball, and in the next about another 2-3 months, she'll be back in cheer. My son is baseball and band all year round, even when he out of school. And he plays for a high school band. So yeah, they work ethic is crazy between my 14.
yeah,
They don't have time for the bullshit. I make sure we gotta
that
go.
part. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how basketball is, especially at AAU. Like the AAU kids is built different. Like that's an all year commitment. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever stop.
Yeah, my son is
That's,
saying.
I'm gonna try to put my daughter in. It's
My
either gonna be
class.
Yeah,
gymnastics.
he's seeing it now because we New Balance sponsored now, right? We just picked up
Yeah,
that New Balance sponsorship, so it's like 10-year-old on a shoe sponsor team. Like hey, we trying to go EYBL next. You know what I'm saying? Like
See, my daughter in this advanced volleyball this year. She in some crazy.
yeah. I
yeah, so
gotta put.
we just started playing at the Dallas Stars with the hockey team. Like they built a multi-purpose center. It's weird that they in that business, but we play there, and there's a Texas Advanced Volleyball or something that's based out of there. Like we see them practice when we be there. Yeah, volleyball is a whole different beast.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it is.
My daughter,
Oh,
she
it is. It is.
Mm,
I got to find something that my daughter that's gonna be interested in and not gonna waste my money because
yeah,
her interest ain't in.
a lot of my
I
money.
thought it was cheerleading, but it ain't cheerleading. I thought it was
I, I,
gymnastics.
I'll give
I
you
just
I'll give you a sneak. I'll give you a sneak for that. What are your biggest? What were some of the biggest things you tried to do that you didn't do that you didn't accomplish in your youth that you wanted to do, and then vice versa with
nothing.
her mother?
Nothing.
There had to be some.
I wasn't
Oh,
nothing.
and
As a youth, I accomplished it. I was like Skiller's son. I was RTC band geek. I conquered that.
oh, you were in band?
Man, what? Yes.
I didn't. I would have never. I'd never know.
The
I was a
country
musician,
section,
man.
man. What?
I did.
Yes. Concert
I did
band too. I
piano.
love concert band. I like
I
concert
did
band
piano.
more than I love marching band.
I did piano.
Yeah, he trying to do the other band too. Bug got to get him his
Uh, uh,
drum for it.
what is it? Core band. He was
Yeah,
trying to do core band.
well, you
Say,
got
listen, that's what's gonna take him. That core band scholarship is better than a show band scholarship any day.
so.
Because most
My cousin did
HBCUs are show band. Their core band is when they be doing the intricate designs on the field.
orchestra.
And
Oh no.
now the core band, they are marching band, but show band, you march with your knees up like that, knees up, toes down to your chest. core band, they look like they walking, but it's like the whole band walking one unison. It's like they move in pieces. And core band is very, very meticulous. It's good though, but they have a better scholarship than show band because most show bands you're gonna go to HBCU. Core band you can go to the military because you know the Army got a band, the Navy got a band. You can play for them. You play brass in the band. Boy, I say core band.
I got a buddy of mine's. Actually, his mom was my teacher in high school. We actually taught together. Dude, he's been all over the world. He's a drummer.
That's why
and
Tanner,
he's
they're going
percussionist.
there next year.
Like he plays at Disney. He plays like at Disney. He does his like, dude. I mean, this dude's been everywhere, and it's funny you say that because that's crazy. There's a lot of scholarships out there for band.
Man, what? Say, man,
Oh my
people
God,
sleep
yeah.
on it because it's
Yeah,
like especially with the show band, it's a dying art. I remember Southern University used to march 300-400 strong. Fam, you used to have the biggest band back in 1995. Fam, you had the biggest band in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Florida A&M.
Well,
They had the biggest marching band, bro. They used to be so
there's
deep,
literally
bro.
thousands of schools. There's literally thousands of colleges,
But
and yeah, if you're gonna
that's
get
what I'm saying. But when I'm saying style, when he said his son want to switch styles, show band, you got a few schools. Core band, you can go anywhere. If you can learn how to march core band, because I'm telling you, core band is when you see them make all type of Escobos and everything gets on it's beautiful. It is beautiful, and then you hear them tap, 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 and they just be moving, bro. When they start playing, they play good music. They're not blowing their horns. You don't hear them like sudden the ground. Rah, rah. It sounds beautiful.
This is where I say
everybody's
the difference between UT band and like a HBCU band, right? UT band is totally different.
It's a totally difference. And when you see them march against each other, HBC might clown, but them boys gonna get on that field and do a man. They put a piece together on that field. It's gonna be so beautiful. It's gonna kill anything that the HBCU doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. This is where parents come in, like when we guide them babies, because this is what we did. This is what I did when I was teaching them. I was teaching them. My last stop was at high school. I did that about last 5-6 years of my career teaching. All that information that we gather on our children, that's gonna be once they finally get into what they want to get into. That's where we got to go do the research and find out. Because everything that they do, it has to translate, it has to turn over to something that they can do and be successful at. So whatever it is, like if you know that style of band, have them learn both and break it down to them. Say, hey, look, son, yeah, I know you love this style, but you need to know this style because this style is where the scholarships come in. All these types of things, and this is the best thing I can tell, the best thing we can do for our children is to help them out. And if they don't know, I always say this too. Have your child have 2 skill sets with their hands and 2 skill sets with their mind. So whether that's learning to be like with my daughters, my oldest one, she likes to argue. She likes to be like her dad. I like to argue. Go be a lawyer. Okay. Learn legalese because you always got to be right. So learn the things to where you're always right and be really good at it. And like I said, learn things with your hands. Like in our family, there's a bunch of mechanics. Learn mechanical stuff. That's where I came in. You change your car, stuff like that. If you give each of your children 2 different skill sets, and one of them they really, really focus on with the mental side, and one of them they really, really focus on with their hands and things like that, it'll be great. Especially for if you got boys, put them in some type of construction. If you got a family member or something like that, put them in that because they can go and work with them and learn that trade or whatnot. A lot of things that they could do, driving, all of that, yo, and it'll help them. It'll help them in their life. And I always say this: it's the tools that we give our children is what helps them to become successful. Because whatever they decide they want to do, at the end of the day, they don't know. We don't know. But if we give them the tools for success, hard work, go learn this and that, they can. It may take them a while to figure it out. Even if they're dead set on, I'm gonna do this. I seen that with my brother. He wanted to be in the NFL. He should have made it. He just blew out his knee. But that was his whole focus. But again, that was only one, and the rest of it just crumbled. His whole life just you just see it disintegrate. After that wasn't successful. So as parents, we set our children up. We want to set them up for success the best way we can, and then if they're into stuff, look at it, see how it translates, how they can get paid, what they can do in the real world, what avenues are open to you. And at the end of the day, if they don't know what they want to do, you can look at your child and see all the things that he or she has and say, you know what, baby or son, go try this and support them and have them finish it. And I guarantee you they'll be successful at it because you're going to be pushing them to be successful. You're going to be behind them and you're going to be searching and looking to help them be successful. And eventually they'll figure it out if they don't already have. They will eventually, or they might do something different, but they'll be able to feed, eat themselves, and take care of themselves. And at the end of the day, it's about giving them those tools to either be successful right now or eventually be successful. And we just making winners, and that's all. That's all I got.
Hey, so I'm gonna ask you this here. You said there's two things that they need to try to work on, right? So what about
two?
Go ahead. Two. Go ahead. Two. What?
You said two crafts or two skills with their hands.
Oh, with their hands. So listen. So let me ask you this. What about the parents? What if, say for me, I need two crafts with my hands.
One, you're a truck driver.
And I'm a dyke.
It's the same thing, bro.
Shut up. It's a difference. A lesbian is more elegant. A dyke is just they ain't say a bull day. They just trifling. But listen, I'm trying to be.
The only difference is the clothes. Yeah.
The mental illness. He's just so bust.
It's Wicked Wednesday, man. You know the bullshit got to come from somewhere.
Oh man.
If they got a flannel shirt with the pack of cigarettes rolled up on one of the arms, that's a yeah.
I tell you this. When I was teaching, I had a lot of that. And majority of the girls, I would say between 70 and 80%, majority of the girls that partook in that, they were molested, and they were scared of men. They were scared of men. Anytime a woman would get in my car and she would lean on the side of the door, right? She would lean on the side of the door. That told me somebody touched her because she would be scared. It just something. What it was?
Hey, Miss KD. I ain't gonna tell y'all what that KD stand for. Lady KD. What two things with your hands, crafts that you learn with your hands?
The trigger. Tell them the trigger, Negro.
What two crafts you know with your hands that you mastered? Lady KD.
Let me go last.
Huh?
Let me go last. I gotta think of it.
I can't stand you. That fool laughed. She with some tomfoolery, dog. She laughed.
No, I'm not. I don't know.
You don't got two.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
This fool says he need multiple choice. Oh my God, I need multiple choice. You just can't get it to me. Yeah. I'm good with a lot of things with my hand. Okay, multiple choice. What things are you good with your hands? The crafts.
I don't know. I got small hands.
Oh, it's part of the small hand club. That means she's super fine.
Oh.
Right.
See, she entertained the bull. Bro. When nobody else gonna entertain, that fool gonna entertain.
Hey, beloved, when you grab the hamburger, is it like that on that Burger King commercial with the guy with the little bitty hands? And the burger was so big.
You're stupid.
No, okay. I didn't understand the question. Can you repeat the question? I didn't need more context. What was the question?
Said, name two skills or traits that you're good with your hands. 2
skills. What did you say?
Like two trades. 2 trades or 2 skills with your hands. Like
I don't know. I mean, now I understand the question, but I just don't know how to answer it. I had to think about it.
Oh my God!
Like if you had to get a career in it, and you were going to get a career in this skill or this trade, right, with your hands.
Using your hands, what would it be?
That you're good at, that you can make money.
Give give me some. What I'm asking y'all for is some ideas of some skills.
No, we can't give you no ideas. That's something you do with your hands.
Bug is a driver. He's a driver. He's a driver, right? He's a professional
I'm a driver, electrician. I'm a mechanic. I can do so many things with my hands. I can wiggle this one in a circle, put these two together, and say, "Come here."
Where's your thumb at, man? Where's your thumb at?
Oh. You know what? What is? I don't know if this is.
Come in.
I'm ignoring him. I'm ignoring him.
Come here.
I'm sorry.
No, I say I want everybody else to answer so then I can,
Come inside.
Yes, dude.
No, you don't need to try to hear nobody else answers. Go ahead, Tank.
I agree, but I also slightly disagree with the premise overall. Like, I think two traits.
It's troubling. It's troubling.
Yeah, I think two traits is a better framing than that, right? Because I'm not a working with your hands type person. Like that's always been a
I know how to pick up, drink one.
a thing for me. But like, I get paid because of my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a very particular skill set that is developed over a certain time. That's what get me paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the future. Like, I might sound elitist here, but ain't nobody making what I make working with their hands. I'm sorry. Like I live in a real world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get that, but don't let that clout overshadow. Like, if you got a busted tire, you driving with your family, your tire goes out. Can you change the tire?
No, he calling AAA.
I mean, if you make 150 a year, like, do you need to, or can you just call somebody?
Oh,
yeah. So you in a bad situation and you got a flat and your family's with you and you call AAA and they say, oh yeah, we'll be there in 2 hours. But you're in a bad situation. You're gonna get out and you're gonna change that tire because you're in a bad situation. So
he gonna wait. He gonna wait. You don't know Tank.
That's not that's
because I'm lazy.
Yeah. Have a tank of gas and he waiting. Nigga.
No. If your family's in a bad position, your family's in a bad situation. You as the husband, you as the man, your family. Hold on, your family.
I'm gonna do that, but I think I'm also the last of it. I ain't no spring chicken. Like I'm the last of that generation. Like I don't think it's realistic now. These young cats now, like to build off of your analogy, you dealing with a whole generation of folks that don't even drive. They know how to hit that Uber app. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of the way we framing this is a really an outdated sort of model, right? Even that analogy you're using is quite outdated.
No,
you ain't helping the Uber driver change his tire. Like,
no. But
that you're not doing. Like, come on.
No. I would say absolutely not because that's still. Listen, there's certain things as a man that you need to have under your belt. If somebody's breaking down your door, you're not going to be calling. Well, I'm just going to call the police and wait till they get here. You need to take care of some business.
You must have been watching YouTube lately.
Yeah, but see, and so my retort to that is I agree with you, but in a different way because that all still starts with mentality, right? Yeah. And I know this as an instructor because I instruct people in this. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I know damn well a lot of the people I'm instructing ain't gonna bust a grape at a fruit fight. And so I can give you all the intangible skills or whatnot, but if you're not about that, then and that starts with your mindset. Like, so I still go back to that, like traits being more valuable than what you could do with your hands. Like I could teach anybody here how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like now, whether or not you're gonna have the mental fortitude to do that when you need to do it, that's a whole nother discussion. That's not really something I can give you.
Yeah, well, we understand that, but like because we're talking about things that we have, but the main focus is what our children. So if you're looking at your children, if they have those two skills, how can we help them? They have those two skills with their hands, those two skills with their minds. If they have those two skills, like the mechanic skill, them changing the tire, changing the oil, that's mechanicals. They can do mechanical things. They might not want to do it. They might not prefer not to do it. That's fine, but they have the option. And when people are put in stressful situations, you got to remember the time that we're living in now. Everybody thinks or everybody assumes that AI is going to do everything. I had a client the other day. This fool literally thinks that AI is going to do everything and replace everything. Anybody who has a business and they put all their faith in this AI, I'm sorry to tell you, you're going to go out of business. These machines make errors, they make miscalculations. All kinds of bad stuff is going to be happening. You're starting to see a lot of plane crashes that are happening and all kinds of other stuff. Wait till AI completely, quote unquote, takes over all this stuff. You're going to see way more issues and problems.
I think
The
a lot of
thing
people
is,
misunderstand AI. Like a lot of people are like in the clouds when it comes to that particular subject. Like it's not as mystified as a lot of people do. Like I just spend half my day today in meetings and conversations about Python and Pipix and stuff like that. Like there's still a very real human element to this, and it's only as good as
yes.
the humans involved. Right. So a lot of people think like
Oh,
the misnomer is that the artificial intelligence, there's not really that much artificial about it, right? Like we still creating the automation, like we writing the code, like it,
no.
the code is only going to be as good as
Just putting it in.
the individuals working on it.
Yep.
Like
Well, and also the stuff that they're copying, because all it is copying. That's why everything is AI on their phones and everything else. It's just copying what everyone's doing on their day to day, and they're trying to formulate a mathematical equation to say, okay, we got a robot that can do this. The only robots that are going to be really good at what they do are the ones that are going to be snatching souls. Okay, we got a robot that can do this.
I mean, it
That's
is
what
going to fundamentally
Well,
change
I work.
the way
I
people
work
work,
at.
even in my industry, right? Because we're developing AI, like so we're going to be hit by it first because we're the ones literally developing it. Like it's still not going to put us out of a job. It's going to change fundamentally how we work, but it's not going to, we're not going to not exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people they trying to, but you see they're trying to promote that and push that out. But like I say, this gentleman had an AI software to where all he
Well, my
would
thing
do
is
is
like the
sell it.
people who's promoting it are not the people on the ground level actually do in the day to day of the shit. Like
This guy was. So my client
it's
was.
like listening about warfare with people who've never been in the army.
in the army,
That's the
right?
analogy I'm gonna draw. Like
Oh, gotcha. Makes sense.
Yep. But he was talking about how I was telling him an issue with his range, or all it is your stove, whatever. He's called the range. Anyways, the oven, the thermostat. So he talked to the software. He talked to the computer to build him a replication of a thermostat, what it does, temperature, turn it, cut in and cut out, all that jazz. And it was a complete disaster, absolute trash. So yeah, but to have those skills, you're gonna need that stuff, man. All that stuff, like you're saying, it's not going away. So yeah, you're gonna need to be able to change a tire. You're gonna need to be able to change your oil, possibly. There's gonna be a lot of things you're gonna have to be able to do and learn with your hands. All that stuff is not gonna go away. And I guarantee you, if you're in a situation, if they don't know how to do it, that's fine. But you don't want them not to be able to do it. If that makes sense, I mean, it makes sense. It's better not to use something than and to know it than to not know it and have to be able to do it. And that's what we have to teach our children. So having those two skills, yeah, you make your bread and butter using your mind. That's gonna be the smart way. Whatever can get you the most bang for your buck, cool, because that is gonna help you do the other things that you truly really want to do. But not doing any other thing and only focusing on that one aspect, you limit yourself.
Gotcha. Well, this was a dang on good discussion with you, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really learned something. I learned today the skilly was a muskrat and Will was a panda bear. It is okay.
Ain't no panda.
Found out that
Grizzly, baby.
Lady KD got twin dildos hanging on the
Oh
closet
my!
door.
This
I mean,
nigga
shit.
here.
Hey,
This Negro here,
Bug
boy.
was
No,
Bug
I
was a
can't.
domestic violence
I
victim.
can't
Bug only know this
change.
because he sold them to you from his online store.
Hey, I would
Beloved,
have
Gotta
sold
be
I
a
a
gotta
sex
get
freak
you.
dot
toy.
com.
Beloved, I gotta
Right.
get you a cattle prod. I
No,
gotta
it's
get you a
because
cattle
he has
prod
a
for Bud.
fascination with dildo.
He
No.
do he make that reference a
He
lot. Y'all
always talks
starting to
about
see
dildo.
what you talking about.
Hey, you know why? Because you know why I make reference to dildos? They heartless, they cold, and they
Look at
lifeless.
that.
You feel me?
Jay, see, Lady K, you the one that got away. Just leave it at that.
Look,
I mean,
now,
Carl already told us you be cross dressing and everything. So
man, Carl wants somebody. Now that's who I got problems with. It's
Oh,
Mr. Odin Armory. Odin
oh,
Armory
where's
is
he at, man?
fixated
He
on us.
been
Hold up,
playing stuff
Skilly.
all night.
But wait, Skilly, am I lying, Skilly? Odin Armory thinks all day to make us look gay. Is this something he hired from himself?
Yeah.
Because see, I'm secure in my fidelity. You can call me what you want. Put your girl in the room with me. I let her see how gay I am, and I bet she like me and stop messing with you. But hey, it is what it is. Cool. If that's how you feel, cool beans. I don't care. I don't have to prove that I'm not a fun boy. I am. I do have fun, but not like that. You hear me? But it's cool. I'm cool with it. It's okay. Y'all think that cool. Guess what? Yes,
Oh
I'm
man.
starting to use sex toys now. So yes, I'm fascinated with them. I like to use them on them. They be like, "Ooh, you like that, don't you?" Yeah. Anything to make my job easier.
Easy.
Y'all can't stand me. I know it.
Bug, you
I'm
got a
trying to figure out what was
Oh,
the point of
Bug, you got a
that.
distribution deal with New Fine Arts.
Hey, on God, say, look, now Adam and Eve, homeboy. I go online.
Okay, you over in Nashville now. Okay.
I'm
yeah,
going
fair enough.
international. I'm getting them
Sarah,
European joints.
you know Sarah's secret, huh?
Oh, see, that
Jeez.
boy pervert. Why you know the name of these companies?
Man, I didn't know about that stuff till I went and worked with a bunch of girls, man. When I worked as a host at the
Hey,
IHOP. Oh man.
hey, listen,
Oh, I
I
did.
went to as a chaperone to one of them lifestyle, what they call them, Lady
Yeah.
K, you know that party where they do the expo. And I was like, how can I get invited to more parties?
Is that where you
You know
drop
what I'm
your
saying?
keys in a bowl at the?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you drop your
Nah, they
keys in the bowl,
sell.
your cell phones and everything. You can't
Yeah,
take your
yeah,
cell
yeah.
phone, they put them in the Faraday bag and everything. And you walk in and yeah, they give you towels or whatever because they're gonna demonstrate on the women. And I mean, that was like a grand
Wait,
experience.
what?
Oh yeah. There's different levels to this.
I'm good. I'm good.
Welcome to
You
my sex
good.
party. What?
I'm good. I got it.
I'm
I
I'm
got
gonna
enough.
leave it
I got
alone. I'm
enough.
gonna leave it
I
alone.
got enough. I
Good.
have
Oh yeah.
enough. I
Look,
got
in
enough
'06
things
when
in
I
my
started
life
with
that like
Verizon, our office was over there off of 35 and Northwest Highway. What?
Uh-oh.
That was in '06, boy. We was right around the corner from DG's, boy. What you talking?
Boy, I know what you're talking about.
you go into the
And the
thing and they
FBI
using
was
all
right behind us,
Hey, right, I was just gonna say the FBI building right back there, the white
right
building,
there.
right there, like
oh,
going back to
you know half
183.
of them was there. Listen, there's listen, anything in law enforcement, teaching, man, that's or public servants, man, that's always gonna be problems. Always gonna be problems. it's it's a walking STD factory. That's why they get them dudes health care.
Man, what was that club that was right? Oh man, I used to go down right there. Not Cowboys. It was the one right behind Cowboys.
Look
You know what?
at Bug froze. He was thinking about that one. He froze.
Nah, I was mad. My grandbaby. My grandbaby just called Paw
Oh,
Paw. She just woke up coughing. You hear her?
Mm.
I can't hear.
Yeah, she just said Paw Paw, and then she started coughing.
Oh, yo,
She could.
you got some golden seal. You got some golden seal tea.
Yeah.
Get you a big thing of golden
Mhm.
seal tea for him because it's cold. You gotta clean out them lungs.
Yeah. You okay? You are? You okay? Okay. Okay. Calm down, okay?
Man, that honey flavored Robitussin, boy.
Okay. Calm down. You
Now,
think you get some diaper change?
you want to try them herbs, man. You want to get them herbs like some ashwagandha, help remove the mucus out of the body.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
you want
Tussin
change?
will
Okay, go
move
get
everything,
change.
boy.
Go get change. It's okay.
Yeah, you
Calm
get the
down.
ashwagandha and help remove like a lot of that
Yeah.
dairy, especially now because it's getting so cold and stuff like that.
That's what it is, because it's gonna be 20 something here in
Hey,
the morning.
it's always them light skin. You see them light skinned Negroes? Where you come up
Damn,
with
this
that
is
from?
Howard J.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it like this here. I went to a toy party. And you know how they use the demos? I was the demo.
What?
Yeah.
No, I ain't never been to a toy
Marinate
party,
on
so
it. Marinate
I'm
on it.
good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Lady K, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, see.
No, I don't. Because I don't you went to other parties that
She
sell
say
those
she don't get invites to
they
them.
don't have live demos. So
You
you
gotta be
went
on a
to
special
another
list.
party.
They had a live demo.
Freaky
And
deaky sex party.
they was like,
sound like a Diddy party, huh?
I was like, man,
Yeah.
I got something that's on the same level or a little bit better than what you got. And it's hot. And it was, boy. Shout out Lake Ray Hubbard in that big old house over there. Y'all know what I'm talking to. Shout out to y'all. That was a damn good place.
You said White Rocket was really going down.
And I just want to now, Lake Ray Hubbard got the best mansion parties. But listen to me,
boy. She go down.
Lake Ray Hubbard have the best yacht parties and the best mansion parties.
Man.
Talk outside of your neck.
Nefarious stuff going on them parties.
Wait.
You a lot.
Lake Tawakoni.
Lake Louisville. What's that?
Now Lake Tawakoni and Ray
right
Hubbard.
before you go. No, Lake Louisville. What's that little spot?
Yeah, Lake Louisville washed up. that's old. That's like Joe Pool Lake, man. Come on, man.
What did everybody say?
Shit, boy, it go down to Joe. Boy, the shit I done got into at Joe Pool. What the fuck, boy? Look here.
Boy, come on, man. I think the first time I went to Joe Pool, hey, KD, the first time I went to Joe Pool was in the Green Ninja Turtle. You remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Green Ninja Turtle. Who had the Ninja Turtle?
I don't know.
Did he have a Ninja Turtle suit?
I don't know.
That neon. That green. Who had a green neon?
What is a neon?
The Dodge Neon.
Yeah.
Dodge Neon.
Over there on that Grand Prairie side with that catfish parlor.
What? The Grand Prairie side was lit on Joe Pool.
Boy, what? Come on now. That's the side right there. I don't know what they do on the Cedar Hill side. I don't fuck with that.
The Cedar Hill side kind of whack, but the Joe Pool, man, the Grand Prairie side used to be, oh Lord.
Come across that bridge.
But say,
when I got invited right there across that bridge, boy, look up.
When I got invited to a Lake Ray Hubbard and a Lake Tawakoni, and then that exclusive, that Caddo Lake on the Arkansas side.
Oh no, dude, you got to travel for that shit. Nah,
man, it's worth traveling for. When you know people, they'll send for you. It don't cost you nothing. The time, man. But Lake Ray Hubbard, you know, I was surprised that Santee knew about Lake Ray Hubbard.
You don't know about the Lake Travis, boy. Well, shit.
Yeah, I know about Lake Travis. Lake Travis. Hey, listen to me, man. Texas got some lakes, man. When you hear Houstonians talking about Lake Ray Hubbard, that's when you know what time it is. Santee knew about Lake Ray Hubbard, bro.
I know about Parrish.
Yeah, you don't pull that name out there.
Bro, say, when me and Santee were running in, and she was like, I was like, bro, what you know about that? She was like, what you know about it?
But hey, you know, if I'm down that way, you know where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on that Gulf way, boy.
That go, hey,
hey, wife, I say hello. Hey, wife, I say hello, Bug.
Kappa 2.0, boy.
Hey, man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Bug gonna get a yacht before it's over with. Once I get through taking care of everything I gotta take care of, I'm getting a yacht.
Shit,
I want a yacht.
Let me get on that ferry, go to the other side.
I want
you
a
live
yacht.
in Texas. You want a yacht for the lake?
Listen, I'm gonna put a yacht that belongs in the Gulf of Mexico on the lake.
No, it's the Gulf of America, bro. What are you doing? What are you saying? That's un-American.
Man, it's still the Gulf of Mexico. I don't want to hear that. Listen, Gulf of Mexico, y'all can change the name. They said Cesar Chavez. It's still industrial drive. So I don't care about all that. You know what I mean? It's still gonna be industrial to me. You hear me?
Hey, Fort Liberty went back to Fort Bragg.
Yeah, so look, check it out, man.
Hey, that shit always gonna be Fort Hood to me. Shit. Whatever they call that shit now, Fort Cavasso. Shit.
Hey, say Howard J. I don't know what you talking about because it's gonna be nothing nasty at them parties.
Yeah, I go to
Maybe
clean parties.
Clean.
Man.
You gotta take a shower when you go in there. They give you the towel. They give
you towels.
Look, they got the showers that flow in all directions. It feel like you're in a
STDs swimming on top of the toilet seats.
Look, the whole ceiling got the raindrop shower, and then they got the faucets on the side. It's about 7 faucets all the way around here, and every part of your body clean.
You know why they do it, right?
Bug we down there at Bliss and shit.
All that bacteria, man. Bleach.
I know what you're saying, Howard J. I know what you're saying, Howard J. I'm being facetious, man. I'm being bad. But now, man, that's nice. I appreciate everybody who invite Taco Berry to the parties. I enjoy the parties. I would never speak on the parties, but I'll speak about them. But I ain't gonna speak details on them. Man, them parties be nice. And you'll be surprised, these sophisticated people.
Hey, if you driving down Harry Hines and you see a nigga that look like Bug, don't be surprised. I'm just
listen, nasty, bro.
Hey, man. And what I like about they parties, my brother, you can't drive your car. You get a black car sent to you.
Yeah, you get the.
Nobody know what nobody drive. You just there.
Nah, man, you stay out of them parties.
Boy, please.
Because if something go down, you ain't got to ride home, bro. You gonna have to run it.
Say dog, I ain't tripping.
Half y'all ain't gonna have no clothes on. Yeah. You ain't.
I can swim.
You don't.
I can swim. I know what I meant.
You forget. I'm over here by Sonoma. All these woods and stuff over here in the backwoods.
Hey man, I'm in Dallas. I know what I meant. When we go to one of them nice little parties,
you got mountains over here.
That's too expensive for my taste. I'll be out there
when I brought my wife
drinks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in them upscale.
Nah.
What? Howard J, what you know about that? Man, Howard J, you know some stuff. Howard J, what you got going on, homeboy? Yeah, it's some light-skinned brothers. We got to talk. We got to talk. But now, man, ain't nothing like living life, though. You know what I want to do, y'all? I want to do a cruise at the end of this year. That'll be cool to get out of YouTube buddies and everybody go on the cruise for at least a week.
You talking about bird flu? You ain't get off that ship. You want to get out. You can't jump. You want to swim. I don't know how you gonna get out that ship, man.
Say, man, I'm not trying to get out the ship. Cool.
You see what happened with COVID? They kept everybody in their room. they was
man. What the ones that are Galveston go? They be going to like Belize and shit, right?
Yeah, you can go to Belize. You can do a weekend with them, bro. That's a 3-day cruise, man. That'd be the littest. Listen, by the time you done got in the groove of the cruise, it's time to go home.
Nah, not if you going to Belize. You go to Central America.
If I go to Belize, I'm gonna need to be there a minute.
That's a 7-day. Belize is a 7-day cruise, right?
No, man, you can get bro.
Not from Galveston.
Out of Galveston, you can go to Belize for 3 days. They got a 3-day cruise to take you to Belize, the Cayman Islands, and you'll be right back.
Really? I didn't know.
Cancun and Belize, and you'll be right back. 2 stops.
Man, Cancun is played, bro. Like I'm not doing that.
Hey, man, you know what? If you're not going to the resort at Cancun, it ain't worth going. Going on the cruise suck. You like if you going on if you going to the resort, but y'all know Cancun got that resort down there. Damn, what's the name of it?
If I'm going that far, I can keep on going to Costa Rica.
What's the name of it? I can't think of the name of it, y'all. Damn. I'm gonna pull it up, y'all. Hold on.
Nah, Costa Rica better than Cancun, man.
Nah, almost married to Costa Rica. The resort down there, bro. The damn, what's the name of the resort? I'm gonna tell you the name of this resort, bro. It's adult resorts. Like it's really don't bring your kids. It's really go down. Damn, I forgot what it's called.
Folks be going there and like be getting unmarried and shit. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's not sandals.
It's not sandals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what the name is.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hedonism or something like that. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Man, watch this. Temptations Resort and Secrets.
Man.
Sun Palace, Secrets Divine. Listen to me. Take y'all a Temptation Resort cruise, and I ain't getting paid for that. And please don't be married.
Man, there's a Temptations off of either Cooper or Collins or Agtown.
If the girlfriend ain't live, bro, don't even go. I'm just being real, bro. Like it don't even go. But yeah,
Why the hell would
Temptation
you take
Island
sand
is,
to a beach?
huh?
So
Man,
why would you
you'll be
take sand to a
surprised.
beach?
You'll be surprised. Why them dudes used to bring their girl to the Capitol and leave mad?
Ah!
What they about they look. 10 homegirls and 2 girls brought their dudes.
Ain't none of them together now.
Nope.
They
Hey
weren't
man, you
gonna
better
get
know
to go
skills
if
with
they
you.
didn't take them. They weren't
You
gonna
better
get
know
to
skills with your hands.
Say
You
it
better know
again. Say
skills
it
with your
again.
hands.
Say it again, Lady K.
Them was gay dudes trying to get in. That's what that was.
I said they weren't gonna get to go if they didn't take them.
Yup. And then they got left. Bro, I'm serious, man. We was at the Capitol. I remember we was at the Capitol. This was like 2002. I think that was the last good Capitol was 2002. We was at the Capitol. Man, I seen this dude lose his girlfriend when he walked in that room because we was in the hotel. Like everybody room in this hotel had their door open. It was just partying. Man, when Cuz walked in that room and saw that happy juice running down his girl's thigh.
You ain't even had to go to Galveston for all that shit. I don't seen that same scenario happen at fucking Texas Relays every year.
Oh man, I stopped going down there. Them the youngsters started shooting. But boy, Texas Relay, I seen a dude lose his girl down there. Like I tell a dude like this here, don't get mad. If a woman leave
That's the
you, or if a
ABA
woman,
tournament. You know what
if
I'm
a
saying?
woman show you who she is, what you mad for? You should
Yeah,
appreciate it. Now you know how to treat her. Because I still got this saying, I can come home tomorrow and somebody can have my girl stressed out. I'm joining. I'm just, depending on what we had in the relationship, I'm just like, I'm gonna get me and going on by my business. If I thought we was exclusive, but my thing is, don't lie. Like, I don't care. Sex.
That's because you a
Sex.
twat though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Huh?
that's because you a twat though. Like, you know what
Nah,
I'm
I
saying?
ain't no twat. I'm just real. My daddy told me the realest thing on earth, bro. I used to have feelings about these people vaginas when I was little. It's her vagina. She's gonna do what she want to do with it. If that make her happy, I'll tell you, if you want to make yourself happy, just don't hide it from me. That's the part that caused the problem. The conflict with me is you lying about it.
True, you ain't got a lot of kicking, yeah.
You don't got a lot of kids. If that's what you want, tell me you want that. I'm gonna try to make sure I can max you out and get what you need. I know a lot of people.
Nah, man, that's a commitment. That's why it's a commitment. When you do that, that's a commitment. So when you committed to somebody and they aren't who they say they are, then there's
It
nothing
wasn't a
else to
commitment,
talk
it was
about.
false. Because see, this the thing. This the thing. This is my thing. This is what I've been learning in my 40 plus years of life that I'm living. People lie about stuff that they don't have to.
Yep.
Because guess what? The average person will go for it anyway. Like dudes lying about, you got a girl at home. Why would you lie and tell that woman you don't got no girl? I tell her, hey, I got a girl at home, because most women want competition anyway. It's competition between them. Oh, you know you got a girl at home. How can I take you away from her? So she finna put out extra even harder. Why lie? Just tell the fucking truth. Say what you want. Either they gonna appease you or they not.
Exactly.
Why waste your time with the rhetoric and all the BS? Man, nobody got time for all
Rigmarole.
that.
All the
Nobody got time for all
rigmarole.
that, bro. Man, when you can just be straight up. Like I learned presentation is everything, because I used to just be too blunt and I knock myself. I overtalk myself and knock myself until I learned presentation. You learn how to I just want to make you happy. I just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
You with a good time, just have a good time.
It's always the dog ass niggas that's getting over. You know what I'm saying? At some
For
point, you
real.
start looking at the pattern and be like, hey, how this work?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't
I'm doing
work like
something
that.
wrong. I'm trying to be the up straight, you know what I'm saying, nigga? And I ain't getting no play.
I'm
But
gonna
these
ask you this.
pookie ass niggas,
They get to play
these
because they
niggas
be
got
honest.
5 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck that work?
Not Miss Lady K, I'm gonna ask you a question. If a
You
man
can't have a
directing
job because
straight
the
up with
job
you,
at him.
if a man directing straight up with you, will he get further than somebody lying to you, building something under false pretenses?
Nah, God don't lie to me.
Huh?
God don't lie to me. I don't want to know the truth.
Oh my God, you fucked up.
He just lied
Oh,
right there. He just
That
lied right.
nigga said lie to me. God
oh,
damn.
Lied right
That's
there.
wow. God.
that's a woman she been through it. You been through it, right, beloved? You been through it. That's why you just lied.
God lie to me. Just make it a beautiful lie. Make it sound good.
Wow.
Make sure your actions don't match up with what you're saying. Just do all of it.
Man, I don't even got that. I don't got the Constitution for it. I'm just gonna tell you what I
God.
want.
No,
You
but
gonna
see,
give it to me.
I mean, like, yeah, that might work with some women and it might not work with some women. So you know.
Yeah, I'm honest. I want honesty back. I treat
Right.
others the way I want to be treated. Like
Right.
Right.
if you make a deal with me, I'm gonna hold you to that deal, just like you gonna hold me to my deal.
On God. So that's why I say just be honest. Like, man, look, I remember this chick asked me, she said, I said, man, I got an old lady. I remember one time, this was way back in the game. I told the girl, I said, I got a bitch, a baby mama, and a girlfriend. Well, you fit it on the totem pole. And I
Well,
thought
that's how
that'll run off.
she.
It intrigued her.
Nope.
It intrigued her. You got 3 women? Yeah.
That's crazy. I tell my wife all the time. Yo, I have never seen the most beautiful women I ever seen, man. Always getting beat up, and them dude they go right back to that dude the next day. They be getting abused, and they go right back.
Because most people want what don't want them. And when you don't want them, but when they don't want you, but you want them, you tend to put up with extra. That's why they
It's
always say, get the woman
it
that
is
wants you,
insane.
not the woman you want.
It is
Because the woman you want gonna put you through
insane.
hell, but the woman that wants you will go through hell for you.
Once you got her, then and you see some guys once they get them, they just like, all right, I'm gonna treat her like dirt.
Because
You treat
guess
them too
what? The
good.
conquest was to get them. See, them to me, that is the most
That's
childish.
deception.
That is the childish mind state on earth. That's to me, my perspective. Not judging nobody, but that's childish. You get it and then
It's
you treat it
deception.
like dirt. If I got the same, this is my conquest. And I'm giving it away so women could use it against me or not, but they can't because I told you. Look, I don't care about banging you or none of that. My thing is to make you want me the way I want myself because I love me.
Yep.
I love the hell out of some me. God praise me. I'm talking. I look at myself. Hey, I be on Instagram with the bull.
Praise.
Boy, you handsome. I am. Boy, I look. Boy, I
Right.
get to rub my face. I'm growing this little beard too. Took me 100 years to get this little piece of beard to grow. Boy, I think I'm a shit. I know I'm a shit. I
I had
know
to
I'm.
get rid of the handsome. Yeah.
I got to convince you to believe what I believe. And that's my job. That's my conquest, to make you believe what I believe and believe it to your bone, like I feel to my bone, and I'm cool. I don't got to touch you because I done had all the vagina in the world and did all the positions on earth. That vagina is nothing. I rather like to become one with a person and feel their heart in the midst of the act than to just have a physical act. Man, I can whack off. Man, they got an Oculus now. You don't even, man, they got these, boy, I'm trying to tell you.
I heard.
Boy, they go with the VR goggles. What you see on the
They
VR
got the
goggles,
whole
they ain't
robot.
doing this here. Boy, you
They
be,
got the whole.
oh Lord. I'm trying to
They
tell
got
you,
the whole
better than
robot
any
now.
woman. You don't got to worry about no disease. You don't got to worry about no warts. You don't got to worry about nobody kicking in your door trying to kill you. So my thing is, cat kills. What's in it and who they think it belong to, because somebody can think it's theirs and it's not.
Nope.
That misconception get a lot of brothers in the penitentiary and dead, bro.
They're dead.
They do. I told you, LA gang violence is predominantly women stuff, all caused on.
This, y'all agree with this?
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all agree
No,
with
I
it?
don't.
Oh,
No,
so you
I
don't
need
agree
I
with
need
it?
to prove
Okay,
no.
well,
Let me
interject
tell you
then. Give me a valid interjection.
Oh yes, you
Now,
did.
she asking is
That's
you
why most
agreeing
men are in prison now over a piece of pussy.
over a piece of vagina. He had
Yeah.
sex. It ain't yours, nigga. Because let me tell you something. And you a woman on here, and tell me if I'm lying. If a woman sleep out on you, the moment that she let another man enter her, she's no longer yours in the way. When the thought went in her head to allow somebody else to go in there, she's no longer yours.
Nope.
Yeah,
Because if she's
but then
yours,
again,
it ain't nothing. When she yours, bro, listen to me. When a woman is yours, it ain't nothing nobody can tell her to get her.
when you make a contract with somebody and they break the contract, right? You can go take them to prison. Take them to prison. You can go take them to court and sue for damages. In a relationship, you can't do that because
Yes, you
you
can.
can. No, you can, but now you
In
got children
Carolina.
involved. No, you got children involved. How is that? How are you going to that? It's a mess. It is a mess.
So let me
It
ask you this.
destroys.
All contracts are
It
made to be
destroys
broken.
more than just you and the
Thank
person.
you.
Yeah.
That's why I don't make a
No.
contract. I let you be
No.
free.
No. Contracts are not made to be broken. Contracts are only made when both parties
Agree.
come together. And when
If that were
both
the case, you
parties.
wouldn't need no formalized contract.
No. Contracts are made and bonded because it has to be beneficial for both parties. That's an honest, and that's what you call a a good faith contract. When you get into the contract to where it's not beneficial for both parties and only beneficial for one party, that's an illegitimate contract because it's only beneficial for one person. The small print and all that stuff.
But there's no contract. There's no contract that exists without penalty for breaking it. So the reason why it exists is to enforce those penalties and to set those expectations. Right.
But
so if everything was as hunky dory, everybody was in agreement as you try to play it, it would defeat the purpose of having a contract in the first place. The only reason why contracts exist is for those penalties. Is for the inevitability of it being broken. That's
score.
But
listen to what my boy. Listen to what Howard J say. Listen to what Howard J say.
What do you say?
A relationship contract. Let her be free and you be free, and you don't have to worry about nothing. And if you want to get tender, and if you want to be tender because she's free, that's a you problem.
I want to be free. That's fine when it's just you and her. It ain't fine when you bring in legacy behind that. It ain't fine when that.
Okay,
every man has a duty and a responsibility.
Hold on.
And that's a fundamental misunderstanding that every 99.7% of people have with understandings and contracts. There's never two parties. If there was only two parties, it wouldn't be enforceable.
There's always a third party in there.
That's what makes it enforceable. A lot of people don't fundamentally realize that.
But I'm gonna say this too.
It falls on the principles because those. Go ahead, Bug.
Hey, stop making kids because you bust her down. Don't mean you got to have kids. That's real talk. That's the whole thing. Let me tell you something. It's with kids. Stop being reckless. If you don't want to have no kids, you know what to do not to have no goddamn kids.
Yeah.
She can get a diaphragm. She can get some foam. You can get Knoxdown 9. You can get a rubber. You can get some saran wrap. You can get something. Bro, pull it out and squeeze in the throat. Some in a neighbor. I'm freaky. I want to put it other places. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put the oopsies inside the woopsie. You know what I'm saying? So cool. I already sure it everywhere. I want to see my DNA. So with that being said, bro, stop being reckless, and you won't have to worry about no contracts with no damn kids, bro.
When you make a contract with a woman, that's a marriage.
I know it, and I'm not making a marriage. I'm not doing no traditional contract under the sovereign of the corporation of the United States. But because that's the third party in that contract, the United States, and the United States gonna get more than you or she get because the kid's gonna get involved in child support, which don't even supposed to be enforced. Bro, I can go get married the way they used to with the paper at the church with a priest and sign the book, put our name in the book, and then take that to the record and show that we are married as indigenous people under the Republic of the United States of America.
Well, they done got it now to where that's still legally enforceable, right? Yeah, they say you live with the trick, so now y'all common law married. You know what I'm saying?
Texas common law. The common law marriage is just as good as a regular marriage because under common law marriage, I done been put on insurances and everything else.
My first marriage was common law. Yeah.
When they come in, see, they do things anytime you deal with.
And we'll have to get a divorce legally.
Yeah, we had to go to court.
That's if they want to push it. Nah, that ain't. That's what I love Texas.
We had community property together and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Well, that's why you gotta have everything on a contract. If you can have it on a contract in the private and you stay in the private, that's not the public business.
My thing is this: forget all the contracts and all that. If you go in somewhere free and stay free, and if y'all chose, hey, we're gonna be monogamous, and we're gonna tell each other, and once somebody break that, walk away from it.
The third party should be your families, not outside.
Walk away from it because I'm gonna tell you something. You being a free being and with no strings attached. I think free vagina is the best vagina in the world to get because it ain't no strings attached. Because when you string attached,
I disagree with the family being a part of it. Though,
like they got to conform. They got to conform to something. Is that true, Miss Lady K? You got a vagina? Tell us about it. Not like that. I'm just saying. Tell us about if you with a dude with no strings attached to being in a committed relationship.
Oh, I thought you said tell y'all about my vagina. I was gonna say, no, where did this
No. See, why would you just focus on that and I just cleaned it up? And you went right back to it. Boy, I tell you, demons. Goddamn demons. I'm just saying, far as being a free, indulging with somebody to being in a committed relationship, which one seems more strenuous? Which one is the best to you? For me, I say free, because when the girl don't belong to you, don't belong to her, that'd be the best piece of trim you can get. Then when you're in a relationship, because now she feel like, oh, I just got to give him something because we're in a relationship. Let me give it to him before he won't say nothing. Because I've been in that situation before, and you can't tell me you ain't never been in that situation yourself.
I can tell you. I mean, I can tell you whatever I want to, but yeah, I think that it just really is an individual decision. Some people like to just be free with everything and just, go out and just, make soul ties with everybody and be strung out when it don't work out.
Soul ties with everybody.
Or you could be in a committed relationship and actually want to be with the person you with and enjoy having sex with the person you with and really enjoy them and be friends with them and enjoy spending time with them and really care about them.
Well, Jay, you pay them to leave.
And be free. But as long as you're free and you got in your mind that you're free, it is cool.
The only thing I agree with you on is
I ain't paying for your time. I'm paying for you to leave.
Now, wait, I want to hear what she agreeing with me on, because she don't agree with me, period. So what do you agree with me on?
It's the honesty part of it, because
honesty.
Just let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know what we doing here. So, okay, I'm going to quote. I don't want to quote something you said. Okay, let me quote what you said.
Lady Kate, can I ask you something?
Wait, she finna quote somebody.
Go ahead. But let me follow up on it.
I'm getting my flowers.
Somebody said one day that you have to give a person a voice and a choice in a situation. That's what somebody said.
Who is somebody? Fuck that. We gotta say who said that. Hell no. We ain't just put a name over there. Fuck that. We put a name on it. Put some mail on it. You got to have a sending address.
Somebody told that the book.
No, I said that. I learned that, bro. When you don't give a person they toss in their voice, bro, you can cause so much chaos. But when you give a person they toss in their voice and they make a conscious decision, that decision they make, you're gonna find a whole different person that opened up to you than what you thought you knew. And that's from experience.
However.
Oh, they got to be some bullshit. Can't give me just give me my prop. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Once you said person, their voice and their choice, then I'm gonna really need you to be okay with what their voice and choice is. Because it's easy to say I give you your voice and choice, but then you don't like what the person give back to you.
It don't matter.
You got to accept. That don't mean, because some of y'all
say men, because I'm a different type of dude.
Men and women. Men and women. Some of us, we say one thing and mean something else. So.
And that's the double biting. That's the double biting.
Say one thing,
what that is?
Do something else.
That's an unstable mind, because an unstable mind is gonna doom every time. It's doomed every time. If you standing on what you say and your actions and your words line up together, that is a beautiful thing. Because I'm going to tell you, one of the scariest things, with the first time I gave a person they choice in the voice and it didn't go the way I wanted, that acceptance, once you swallow that pill one time, it ain't never hurt no more. It's the first hurt. The first hurt is the worst hurt of everything.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess.
Man, don't nothing hurt like that first time, because you ain't never experienced that. The second time, you familiar.
That's what happened to you, bud.
Hell yeah, I got hurt. Nigga.
But here's my question, going back to something that was said earlier. Like, if we both grown, super grown, right? Like, because I'm not dealing with nobody I'm 47. I ain't dealing with nobody below 40, right? So,
are you crazy? You missing out on that good 25, that 23 to 25?
I don't want them problems, y'all. I'll leave that for you. You know what I'm saying? But
hit and run. I ain't trying to listen. I'm at that point.
But to my point, like, we all grown, we all super grown, right? Like, why I gotta define shit for you? Why I gotta be that energy? Nigga, I don't work for Dart. I ain't no fucking bus driver. Nigga, you gonna figure this shit out for you, and I'm gonna figure it out for me. Like, why I gotta tell you what this is? Give you a title. Nigga, I'm not hiring nobody, nigga. This ain't no LLC. Nigga, fuck.
Well,
like,
Can I give you an answer from my perspective?
Yeah, that's a real. I might be saying it a certain way, but that's a real underlying question.
But I know
That
I
shit,
get the underline.
that
I get
shit
the
get on my
underline.
nerves. I
You know
only
what
deal with
I
grown
like?
ass women. Like
I like to give a complete roadmap, a start and finish, because a navigation don't work unless you got a start and an end point. Other than that, you just roaming. I don't need you just roaming because you might roam in the wrong place. So I'm gonna give you the start and the finish. Where to get on and where to get off. Now either you can get on that ride or not. Either that meet your criteria or not, because I don't got time to play.
well, that's the same energy I'm coming with, though, right?
I
Like,
know it, but I'm just saying. But the difference is, Tank, I'm gonna give you the start and the finish.
Right.
Now you can fill in between, but I'm gonna tell you, this is the goal, this is the end point. Now, what you do in the middle, that's you. But once you get to the end, that's what it is.
I don't know. I got 4 initials on my right arm. They're my babies. I'm not about to treat you the way I treat them.
And nobody don't earn it unless they say, listen, I keep telling people there's 30 people inside of me. It depends on who you get.
I don't want no fifth baby.
Because,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's not the scenario. You grown, I'm grown. We're gonna do this or we not. I'm not gonna define shit for you. I'm not giving you no title, none of that. If you ain't feeling it, then cool. Ain't no thing. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
What happens?
You can't build with.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But what women do, some women do. I'm sorry, women, but some of us, what we do is we take that, like what you just said, like you put it out there first. Well, okay, and agree to it, and then it turned to something later. It's a problem later.
Thank you. Because she had a predisposed disposition. Because she had nope. Because in reality, I'm gonna give you what you want to get what I want. Because all I gotta do is give it to you, and maybe I can change. Because she got a predisposed disposition.
People. We can't have that mentality of changing people. That is a wrong mentality.
That's what I'm saying right there. You know what I'm saying?
I can change his mind.
That's the mature mindset, and that's what I'm trying to come with. So if we doing the whole mature thing, I don't have to define them to you.
Yeah, that's my wife taught me that. Yeah, you can't hire nobody on potential. No, you can't hire nobody on potential. They gotta either be doing it already or not. So if they're not doing it, you can't pick them up. And for the longest time, I always saw potential. That's one of my gifts. I can see potential in people, greatness, and all this other stuff. Look at characteristics and whatnot. But again, if they don't apply that, if it's not applied, then it doesn't mean anything.
Because if I decide to get with somebody, like I'm getting with you, knowing that you're gonna be the same person for the rest of the time. Not with, I hope you do this, I hope he changes, I can change him, all that kind of stuff. And you have to.
But isn't that unrealistic? As Thomas Sowell said, I'm not equal to myself on the same day.
Well,
I'm gonna say this here.
So how am I gonna be the same person? Like, if you know me for 20 years and I'm the same person, that's a problem.
No, not the same person. So
not the.
There's growth. Yeah, there's growth. I don't mean like growth and bettering yourself, but I mean I'm talking about the people that get with people that's like they have an issue with a personality trait. That's their personality. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? You accepted them knowing that they were clingy. They've been clingy. They always been clingy. They was clingy at the beginning when it was cute, and now it annoys you later on. They always been that person.
That's a problem with a person.
That's the easiest thing I can think of. But yeah, but I can't go into a mindset, oh girl, I'm gonna make him be the type of man that we not like if the man said, well, I want to go 50-50, I'm gonna make him into a man that don't want to do 50-50. I want him to do this. So I'm gonna change him. I make him something he's not. I'm gonna try to make him the type of man he's not. You can't do that.
Hey, now, but I can say this too.
Okay. But so I'm gonna retort a little bit on that, because a lot of that is age related to what you're saying. Because at 20 you can play that game a little bit more than you can at 40.
Absolutely.
But they still play it at 45. What do you mean?
So if a woman or a man has that mindset of the other person at 20, it's not as horrible as if they have that same mindset about the person at 40. Like you have to be situationally aware. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. People change though. People change.
Of course they're supposed to change. I'm not gonna be who I am tomorrow that I am right now.
But some people change drastically to the opposite end of the spectrum. The whole
True.
idea is to become an adult is you are to get better, you are to improve and be better than you were yesterday. Not
Right.
to
So,
say, hey, go ahead, beloved.
but should they be dependent on a person, or should they be dependent on life and situations and
When you have a
things
contract
like
with a
that?
person,
Instead
yeah,
of a
but
person.
beloved,
Uh
think
huh.
about it. Think about this. I want you to think about this. If we were married, right? You would expect me as your head to say, all right, wife, this is what we're going to do. This is the future. This is what we're going to build on. Now, as we grow as a family, right,
Hmm.
there's going to be things and situations that are going to come up and it's going to change our trajectory,
Yeah.
right? So that's the kind of stuff that changes.
Yeah.
But our personality, you being a lady, me being a man or a gentleman, right? That shouldn't change because I get too stressed out, and now I'm deciding, you tick me off, so I'm gonna throw you a backhanded comment, or I'm gonna give you a backhand. That shouldn't change. I shouldn't be that person because of stress or other stuff. That's not supposed to change.